I mean, oh, you know, I actually have a new BGM. I actually commissioned one. Originally, I was gonna make it my waiting room song and change that. But I kind of didn't want to change that because I was like, oh, I'll change it when I have like new like image graphics for the waiting room. But now I'm thinking, what if I just made it my like, because I feel like this BGM is chill, but it's pretty repetitive. I mean, this one's repetitive too, but you know what I mean? But I don't know, maybe it doesn't work as a chatting song. Wait, let's see. We're gonna test the new BGM. Here we go. We'll see how it is. Oh, that's loud. Well, I don't hear it. Wait, give me a second. You guys hear it, but I don't hear it. Oh no, this is so waiting roomy. I haven't heard it in a while. It's very waiting roomy because that was the intention of it. So I guess this doesn't really work. I haven't heard it in, it's been done for a while. I just haven't switched to it, so I haven't heard it. But you guys get to hear the preview. The songs that I'm using right now are both free to use, so they're not like exclusive to my channel. But yeah, this one is like, I was going for like nostalgic core, you know? My AC, it's always a battle against my AC. Oh, wait. All right. Okay, I'm not gonna loop it. We're gonna remove it, and then it loops. Okay, I have a sparkling VLT. I've actually never had the sparkling version. I've had VLT, but I haven't had sparkling VLT. Teammate's girlfriend got this for me. Like, gave me, I think she bought like a whole thing, and she just gave me a couple of them. So, ooh, crispy. Alright, back to the chill. BLT's like it's like a Chinese lemon tea? Lemon tea? And so this is like the sparkling version, has 0 sugar. Yummy. Why does my... Okay, no. I thought my audio gate looked crazy. Yeah, it's Vita Lemon Tea. VLT. Vita Lemon Tea. If you guys know the little... Like, they usually come in like little juice boxes. But this is like a carbonated version of it. I haven't had the carbonated one. Like I said, BLT, no, VLT, V. V as in vagina. Man, I'm tired. I actually just woke up a little while ago from a nap. I didn't sleep very well last night. So the reason why I'm doing a just chatting stream and not like, oh, like do Shadowverse or Magic or even like a random other roguelike is because my wrist is actually so fucked. It's like so, I knew my wrist was fucked, but last night was really bad. I kept waking up in the middle of the night because of my wrist pain, which seems crazy, but that's how bad it was. And so I actually kept waking up and I would have to like do a thing where I pressed my hand against the wall to like press it the other way, if that makes sense. It's like it's not necessarily my wrist only though. It's kind of like the like almost like the tendons that are, I don't know if they're tendons, I don't know human anatomy, so please forgive me, but like the parts that are connecting my fingers to my wrist. So that's the part that feels really uncomfortable. It's not my wrist by itself, because I used to have really bad wrist problems, but it doesn't feel the same as that. It's more like, yeah, like the parts that are connecting my fingers to my wrist or something is what feels really bad. So anyway, I really didn't think it was that bad either until last night. No, it was really, really bad. There's a lot of factors to probably why I'm having issues, as you may be able to guess a little bit. I did do a lot of drawing this past 2 weeks. I drew almost 30 chibis. And I didn't, like, if you look at them, they're very simple. I didn't spend like a ton of time on them or anything, but it is still like a lot at a point when my wrist was already hurting. Why does my wrist hurt, you may ask? I have no fucking clue. I think I just have like a really weak wrist. I've been looking at a lot of keyboard videos recently, for ergonomic keyboards, and a lot of the videos mention RSI. I don't know if what I have is RSI, and I don't like to self-diagnose. But actually, sometimes I feel like I should. Like, for example, I didn't think I was depressed for a very long time because I just thought everyone was like that, and I thought it was normal, and I didn't want to self-diagnose myself as depressed because I don't really like it when people self-diagnose themselves with random ailments. But I don't know. I don't even know what people with RSI actually feel or whatever, so who knows. But that seemed to be like a common thing that everyone was talking about in terms of like why they needed a different keyboard. So it's making me think that maybe it might be similar. I don't know. So my biggest issue right now is that, and this was happening a little while ago too, and I thought about maybe switching out my keyboard switches themselves. Maybe that's the problem. But when I type too much on the keyboard, which my entire work is like, I type a lot. When I type too much on the keyboard, my fingers start feeling really fatigued. And I think it was partially that, and then partially me already having wrist problems. So I think those two things are combining now, is my guess, if I were to guess. So I bought my vertical mouse, and I will be purchasing a Moonlander keyboard very soon. I was gonna wait for me to get my freelance paycheck, but I probably should just order it because it's gonna take a while to get here anyway, and it's fine. I have enough money in the bank. Like, it's not like it's gonna bankrupt me to purchase it. So I should probably just do that. I think it's more of like a mental thing, if that makes sense, right? Do you guys do that too, where you like want to reward yourself for something, so you don't wait and you wait until you get paid to purchase it, even if it doesn't matter? Like, it would be the same if you bought it now versus you bought it later, but something about like, you know, mentally rewarding yourself. A coworker got something like that because she loaded bread for 40 years. We just got a magic credit card limit responsibility. Well, I have like money in the bank, like it's fine, but it's more of like a mental thing. Love to see you play Yu-Gi-Oh again. Maybe try new Malice or Rise. You know, I really want to try Malice. I think Malice is so cute. And I watched like, is it the Golden Nova video about Malice lore? And I was like, whoa, this is so cool. And I like the like all the like little hidden stuff in it. Malice is very up my alley in terms of the way it looks, but I heard it's a fucking hard deck, and I don't want to work hard. I don't like to work hard, you guys. If I'm playing a video game, sometimes I just don't want to think that hard. But maybe I'll try it out. I heard it's really meta though, right? In OCG anyway. I don't know. I don't actually know anything about it, but I heard it is pretty meta. You just gotta navigate through a lot of hand traps. That's the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh that I just don't like. It's really simple meta. Okay, well, maybe I'll try it out. Let me know, chat. Let me know, chat, when Malice comes out to Master Duel. Is it already in Master Duel? It's so good right now. It's out already. It's in Master Duel. Okay. All right, I'm playing too many TCGs right now. But we will maybe I will check it out. I actually have to play a fucking I have to make a new fucking account in Master Duel. I'm just realizing. So that'll be fun. You say you don't like playing hard decks, but you play Ryan Valley. Okay, but Pokemon TCG is like baseline very easy, if that makes sense. You can change your old name, but I don't have my old Steam account. If you catch my drift. Not enough TCGs. I'm trying not to like overload myself with TCGs right now. Trying to force Alcadon to teach me Grand Archive. Yeah, the new Grand Archive set has been super cool. Are you still getting a new model? Yeah. I mean, it's being worked on actively. That's how I felt looking at Grand Archive and Gun. See, that's the thing! I bought both of those! I bought both of those things! I'm doomed! My finances are doomed! I don't want to talk about it, but I actually bought many boxes of Grand Archive. I may have bought a case. But, you know, and I open, so okay, so actually, if you guys are interested in Grand Archive, we haven't announced it yet, but I'll give you a sneak peek because it doesn't really matter. A case, I know. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, chat. I don't want to talk about my Grand Archive case. All I want to say about my Grand Archive case is that you're welcome, everybody else, because I got jack shit, so that means your chances are better. I got nothing. Can you send me all your Dynasty CSRs? I would if I had them. Okay, so I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. And actually, one of my good friends, it's really funny because I have a really good friend. So the way that it is that his wife and I are childhood friends. So I met him through his wife. So this girl, she's my childhood friend. We've been friends from like maybe like 9th grade or so. And she got married, and so I met her husband, and he was like, yeah, I used to play Magic the Gathering. And I was like, oh, cool. I was like, I haven't played Magic, but I play this game that's kind of similar called Grand Archive. And he was like, oh, what's that? And I was like, oh, yeah, like, do you want to come to locals sometime? I'll teach you how to play. And so he went to locals, and now he's like really good at the game. He's like really good at the game. And I'm just sitting there playing casuals, and he's like friends with everybody at locals now. But anyway, he bought 6 cases. No, he bought 8 cases. He bought 8 cases. Man's bought 8 cases. 8 cases, and he got 6 CSRs. 6 CSRs! 8 cases! I was like, what the fuck? Is that good or bad? It's really good. It's like insanely good. I think I don't know the actual math, but I think the rate in general, I would say on average, is you would get like 1 CSR every maybe like 4 cases, I want to say. I don't know the math though. Someone else probably knows the math better, but something like that. I wonder if his wife is mad about him and you for his TCG addiction. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is real talk. She actually was mad. She actually was mad. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. They got into a fight about it and I felt really bad. And I actually I actually had to message her and I like, kind of apologized like, hey, I'm really sorry that I did this to your marriage. I'm sorry that I put a strain on your marriage. I'm really, really sorry about that. I think it's not about the money that he spends though, because like I said, he's incredibly lucky and he always makes it back. Always. Like I said, 6 CSRs out of 8 cases, like he always makes it back. But the thing that she was upset about was that because he was going to locals so much, and Mans goes to locals way more than I do. And she's just like not into TCGs and such. She's a gamer, but not TCG gamer. And it's more about like the time he spends, and I don't really travel all that much to like go to these events, but he travels a lot to go to the events. He literally goes to like all the ascents. And I think she's more mad about the time he spends playing the game more than the money he spends. I don't think she really cares about the money that he spends because he makes good money. So she's like, you can do what. So basically she's a housewife. So for her, it's like, I'm a housewife. I don't give a shit about what you do with your money because you are paying for me to not have to work. And she's happy about that. Even the ones abroad, I think he's been to like a couple. I can't say which ones because he actually does really well. He actually does really well. And he'll like, if you can see him on stream and stuff. But yeah. And the joke is that we will say things like, it's okay, he'll he's gonna win an ascent for you and buy you a new handbag with the prize money. That's what we joke about. We're like, yeah, he'll win the ascent to buy you a new handbag, to buy you a Chanel. And then she also jokes that she's down. She's like, okay, then he can go. Is she jealous she wasn't invited or teach? No. She learned too. I taught her as well because she does like video games, but she's more like she likes like cozy games and stuff. She likes cozy games. She likes Kingdom Hearts. She likes a lot of Nintendo games. She plays a lot of like Switch and Nintendo games. And she was playing Lads for a really long time. Doxing Ascent Champion's marital issues is not what I expect. No. I mean, it's like, I think, okay, so sometimes they obviously do like have problems where they do argue about certain things. But again, I think it's more about like the amount that he's traveling as opposed to like, what do you call it? Yeah. She's not like mad that he plays, because before he played Grand Archive, he sounds like an introvert. She's super extroverted. She's extremely extroverted, but her extroversion is more like she's almost like a normie, if that makes sense. She likes anime and like weeby stuff, but she really likes Splatoon, for example. Also, I was gonna say, I forgot what I was. She learned the game though. I bet she's just like not into TCGs and stuff, and she also doesn't really understand like for example, Rumi-chan is not really into TCGs, or even like teammate, his girlfriend is not really into TCGs. But if I ever am like for example, for my case, I was like, hey, you want to come over and help me rip? She was so excited to come over and help me rip. Like some people just, or like my roommate, not my roommate, my neighbor, him and his girlfriend, they also like enjoy ripping even if they don't play TCGs. So she's just one of those people who don't even really care for ripping. Like she doesn't really find a lot of joy in it. I'm kind of glad my locals don't stock Vanguard or Grand Archive. I'd go broke. So true. What's the big draw about the next set? It's cute. I'm sorry. I don't know shit about the meta. I'm just like, I see cute characters, I buy. Diane's Magical Girl? Yeah, that too. Like we got DTR and then we also got Malice. Why a whole case? Well, okay, so I actually split the case. It's not like I don't buy it like by myself. I split the case with teammate. And like everybody, I'm not joking, everybody around me buys multiple cases. Teammate was like, should we have gotten 2 cases? I was like, no, you're crazy. I'm not buying 2 cases. I think for whatever fucking reason, I don't think any other fucking community is like this. Grand Archive is one of the very few card games that I've seen where like almost everybody in the community buys cases. But I think the thing about Grand Archive is that because the cards are so valuable, it's like you usually make your money back if you buy a case and you sell stuff, or if you just use those items as opposed to buying them. So that's like it's just like the trend, I think. Pretty sure MTG is the same. Yeah, I think they're both very similar games, so that makes a lot of sense to me. I don't know how pulling an MTG works, but Tori, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys had a good stream. Welcome. Hi, Mina. My name is Limina Alteri. I'm your virtual desktop assistant. And I need a better intro, you guys. Have a good rest of the stream. Wait, let me VIP you on Twitch. How do I VIP? How does one VIP? Tori. There we go. There we go. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Wait, were you playing VSMP? Were you playing on VSMP? I'm going to be playing on VSMP next week. Maybe I'll see you on there. Maybe I'll see you there. Yeah, VSMP. Hell yeah. I'll catch you on VSMP sometime. I'm finally playing. But I'm really worried about my wrist, honestly. I'm going to see if I can play... Can I play Minecraft on a vertical mouse? Chat, do you think I can play Minecraft on vertical mouse? Sorry, I was introducing myself and I got a little sidetracked. But my name is Limina. You can call me Limina. You can call me Mina. Some call me Limmy, but that's mostly other VTubers. I stream TCGs. We're talking about TCGs right now, actually. I stream TCGs. I stream mecha related content / build gunpla and whatnot on stream. And I also play hentai games. If you are under the age of 18, this is an 18+ channel. Please return to the womb from whence you came. Limina, yeah, that's me. Limina these nuts. Okay, Raider, she's a hag. She's on the up and up. I am old. I am old, actually. Jesus. Okay, so I went to a family function today. And my cousin actually just got married. I think I talked about going to his wedding not that long ago. I was at the family function and I was talking to my aunt and I said, oh, is cousin so-and-so, is he getting... do you know if he and his wife have plans to have children? And she looked at me with the saddest eyes ever. My poor aunt. And it was like, no. She shook her head and I was like, and he's an only child. My cousin's an only child. And I was like, oh man, I'm so sorry. I said, you know, I don't ever plan on having children either, but my mom has 2 other options. I was like, I'm not an only child, so that's what they're there for. You know what's crazy? I didn't know this. So I think I've talked about this. My sister's a doctor. I didn't know this, but when you're a doctor, part of like your residency is like they will allow you to freeze your eggs because they want you to work. Isn't that insane? Like they know that you're too busy working to have children, so they actually let you freeze your eggs for free to make you work more. Anyway, we're talking about that today too. That's kind of dystopian. It's so sad. You heard about that from a nurse friend? Yeah, that's crazy. But it's okay. My sister wants kids, so as long as my sister has kids, it's totally fine. I don't ever have to worry of any pressure. And like my parents are fairly westernized, so I've talked about it before, but my biological mom is first generation, but my stepdad is not first generation. He's second generation. So he was born in America. And so he's very like westernized in terms of like ideals and such. So I have never really been like pressured for anything like dating, marriage, babies, or even like job stuff. I've never been pressured like you have to be a lawyer or a doctor, or you have to work at, what is it called? Like, what's the acronym, chat? That's like Apple, Google, Facebook, Bang. Yeah, Netflix. That's the other one. What's the other A? Facebook, Apple, Netflix, Google, Amazon. Oh, right. Amazon. Right. I never got the Asian parent Fang pressure. So I never felt the need. That's why I'm a loser now. Why do you think I'm a VTuber? I have too much time on my hands. Why do you think I'm streaming on the internet, talking to a bunch of strangers on the internet? My sister is dying from her medical residency, and here I am, pretending to be an anime girl on the internet. Nah, I'm happy though. And actually, genuinely, my mom is very sweet. She was telling, especially considering that she's very like first generation. I've talked about it before, but my dad passed away when I was younger. So I think after my dad passed away, my mom was very like, before my dad passed away, holy shit. I love my dad that passed away, but he was really traditional Asian parent. And he was like the one that would like, I would get beat, or like I would have like public, you know, I'd have to be publicly shamed every time I didn't like do my homework and stuff. So I think once he passed, my mom was very like, she didn't want to put any pressure because like we're already traumatized by our parent passing, so she was very lax on us. I don't know why my sister was like on herself, was very rough on herself, and that's why she just wanted to live to that stereotype. So I realized, no, it's been a really long time. I can talk about it without like much, you know, thought, to be honest. It doesn't make me sad to talk about or anything. It's just, you know, it's happened. It's been so long. So, but my stepdad is like, he's like a fucking hippie. He's like actually like super hippie. And he's really awesome. He's really nice. But both of my parents have told me multiple times that they're like super proud of me. And they watch my like, they don't watch my streams, but sometimes they watch my covers and stuff. And they're all very, you know, did he own a van? No, but he would like, when he was in college and stuff, he had like really long hair, and he would go to like protests and stuff, and he was like, yeah, he's like an actual hippie. And he just retired actually not that long ago. So we're talking about that too and stuff. But my stepdad, I think I mentioned it, but my stepdad is Japanese. So like culturally, my childhood for half portion of it grew up very Japanese American, which is really different than Japanese by the way. So I don't really conflate the two at all. So today actually, and I googled this because I didn't want to dox myself because there's multiple going on. We went to Obon. It is Obon season, which is it's the summer festival. So if you guys live in areas that have Asians, you could also Google like Obon schedule for your area, for your city, and you should check out to see if there's anything going. You should support your local temples. It's Obon season, yeah. But I was not feeling well, so I actually left a bit early. Normally every year, like all of our family, not all of it, but it's like my aunt, my uncle, my dad, and my mom and I go, and we my uncle, my aunt, and my dad all volunteer at Obon, so they're helping run the event. So my uncle, he was cooking. he was manning the grill because they sell food and stuff. My dad was at another booth, so I was at Obon. I was wearing my little, I didn't wear my entire like yukata getup because I was too tired for that. I haven't worn my yukata since like high school though. But back in high school, my sister and I would go to Obon and like wear our yukatas and stuff. But I was wearing like a little hoppy that we usually wear for Obon, and usually we eat and we also dance. But and typically we all dance together and stuff, and it's fun. But this year I was like, I did not sleep well yesterday. I need to go home. So I went home a little early. And yeah, that was what I was doing today. I really had to Google, like, can I talk about Obon? I had to Google what Obons were going on. And there's quite a lot going on because it is the season for it, and I live in an area where there are a lot of Asians, so yeah. Anyway, I would highly recommend, if you'd like to check it out, to look up the Obons in your area. It's OBON, and see if there's any going on. Tis the season, and you can support your local communities. Because usually if you buy food or whatever when you're at the event, you're supporting those communities and the temples directly. Even if you're not like religious or anything. Like, I'm not super religious or anything, but I think it's culturally it's like, you know, nice to keep those sort of festives and cultures alive. So yeah, highly recommended. Sometimes there's one on the 2nd of August near me. You should definitely check it out. It's also just like, it's like if you are an anime fan, not to be like that guy, but it really is like just like my animes. It really is just like my animes. You'll go and then they'll start, like, usually they'll have like a taiko performance, or like they'll like have the dancing and you start dancing in a circle. And even if you don't know how to do the dance, usually you just kind of follow along and you'll figure it out. You follow along and then you sort of learn and you'll figure it out. So highly recommend it. You'll see a lot of people like dressed up. It's just really cute and it's fun and it's a good time, and you can eat some really good Japanese food too. So it's like usually it's very Japanese American food though. Japanese American food. It's not like Japanese food. The two are very different. Like, for example, I think Korean food and then like Korean American food and Korean food is like basically the same. The only difference is the shape of your kalbi. But Japanese food and Japanese American food is like very, very different. Yeah. Yeah, stuff like, you know, like during Thanksgiving, I mentioned it before, but we would have like spam masubi at Thanksgiving and chicken teriyaki and stuff like that. But like not like the chicken teriyaki that you think of that you would get at like a regular. It's more like if you go to like L&L and you get a chicken teriyaki, it's more like that. There's no like sauce on top. It's like baked in. And my family, the way we do chicken teriyaki is like it's like a chicken teriyaki like wings. They're like hot wings almost, but chicken teriyaki flavored. And they're baked and they're very good. Your closest bonus 4-hour drive? No, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, maybe next year you can make a trip out of it. I have one right behind my house. It's very community oriented. Just yesterday did a huge event. I still don't know what it's for. Probably Bon! Probably Obon. You should stop by next time. Yeah. Anyway, always cool to experience like, you know, those sort of cultural events. And Obon is like open to everyone. Anyone can go and anyone can enjoy and join. You don't have to be religious. You don't have to be like, you know, Japanese or know somebody there. You can just go and enjoy and have a good time. Have some food. Just want to say hi before going to bed. It's like 2 a.m. where good night. I'm so sorry that it started so late, but I literally just woke up not that long ago. I woke up not that long ago. But yeah, anyway. I was gonna say, what I was saying earlier is, this is a little bit of a spoiler, but we are gonna be doing like a little Grand Archive DTR stream in a couple weeks. So so if you guys are excited about Grand Archive, we'll be doing one. We'll be doing a stream soon. I think I missed my local one by a month. There's one on Tuesday. See, convince a friend. Yeah, you should go see if you can find a friend to go with you. That'd be super fun. And my box gets here this week. They're always late for my store. What was I waiting for that was late? Oh, it was Gundam. It wasn't my locals. It was like another store, but I called them and they were like, oh yeah, we're getting it a little late. Can I get Limina to teach me GA instead? Yeah, no, I would be happy to do that. I've been meaning to do a GA teaching stream. I was supposed to do it. I was supposed to do one for Hio, as she mentioned on her stream. I felt really bad I couldn't do it for her. But it was like, I was like, yeah, maybe if I just hop into call, I can do it while I'm away. And then I was like, no, I don't think I can do it while I'm away. I'm so busy. But I'd love to do a GA teaching stream again. We haven't done one in a while. I haven't done like a TCG teaching stream in a while. And I'd like to do that in general sometime. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm playing too many TCGs. That's the problem. That's what I was getting at. That's what we were getting at. I play too many TCGs. I collect too many TCGs. I don't even play most. Like for example, the Hololive one. Have you guys been playing? Have you guys been playing Hololive Blooming Radiance? I think some of the Glitch Stars girls did like a really cool event at a locals where they like taught where they taught people how to play the game. I thought that was really cool. I got the starter deck, so I'm getting locals this Tuesday. Starter deck, but haven't played yet. I played it. It's okay. Kind of. Yeah, yesterday. Did you go? Did you guys go? Did anyone go? I'm curious how that was. Kind of better Pokemon plus One Piece. I bought a box, but I don't know if I have cards that can make a deck. Probably not. You probably need at least the starter deck to get the base stuff. And then you can build out about it. Build out from it. No stores in Jersey have it, really. First time I heard about it. Do you do Pokemon TCG Pocket? I play Pokemon TCG Live, which is like their online client. I was playing Pocket when it first came out, but I didn't really riot, if that makes sense. I mean, or I did try, but I didn't continue it. Sorry, that's the word I was looking for. I don't know if people are still really playing. I think the idea of TCG Pocket was cool, and I think it was really cool to see a lot of like normies, like people who wouldn't normally play Pokemon TCG, give it a shot and kind of learn the mechanics And basically all the mechanics are almost 1-for-1 besides like the number of points. And then all the characters are like just slightly different and they're balanced a little bit differently. But I do think that it was really interesting to see. I'm curious as to how many of those people converted to like real Pokemon TCG players at all. But I like TCG Pocket because it was quick to play. Yeah, that's so fair. It's kind of like Duel Links. Like, I don't know. Or like Vanguard Zero. Like, I don't know how many people played Zero. Well, I feel like with Zero, because Vanguard's like so niche. Maybe in America at least. If you played Zero, you probably played regular Vanguard and you had no other way to play Vanguard anyway. But like, if you're playing Duel Links, like, does that convert into Yu-Gi-Oh? You know? I'm curious. Or like, because if you're playing Duel Links and you actually want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, you'd probably play Master Duel instead, right? Probably almost none, to be honest. Ignited the scalper market IRL. Oh my god. There have been like so many videos that are like, how hobbies are dead. Casual hobbies are dead. Which I think is a extremely, extremely silly notion. But I think people were kind of complaining, you know. Duel Links is about cheating with a skill system. Duel Links does not convert well to IRL Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel IMO. Konami did confirm that Duel Links is always behind the physical game. Zero, Duel Links Pocket is the same as just light versions. Yeah, that is what it is. Zero's probably better than Deer Days despite being sort of dead. I mean, look, the rule set was like completely different though, right? I mean, I remember playing a little bit of Zero before it shut down, but I don't really remember too much, to be honest. I would like more stories to build goodwill by combating scalpers. I guess like, have you guys heard about like, was it Pokemon that was doing it? Where was it? Somewhere was doing this thing where like, if you wanted to buy a certain product, you had to like answer like a question. Like what's your favorite Pokemon? It was a Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah. Was it a Nintendo Switch 2? Wasn't it a... No. I think it was older than Nintendo Switch 2. Wasn't it Gunpla? Was it Gunpla? I don't know. There was something where like they would try to stop the scalpers by like, if you're in line, they would question you. Like, what are you here for? And like, what is the name of the product that you're trying to buy? Or like, how to pronounce New Gundam? Is it not New Gundam? You have to say the kit's name correctly. Wait, that's so funny. I guess I would lose. I guess I wouldn't be able to buy the kit though. I had some local stores open the shrink wrap to buy at MSRP. Oh yeah, I mean that's what like the Pokemon Center does in Japan too. There was another that would ask you to clip a runner. That's crazy. I get exposed at my bad clipping skills. Oh, well, new is spelled with a Greek letter that looks like a V. I see. High V Gundam. Yeah, well, I would probably have called it the High V Gundam, not gonna lie. So, you know, rip me, I guess. Question you like the TSA. So true. Honestly, as they should, right? As they should. I mean, I guess that's just the thing. Is like, it's difficult, and scalpers are fucking ass. Do people scalp Gundam though? I feel like Gundam is one of those things that are a little bit harder to scalp if you don't really know what you're buying anyway. But like, I would imagine like Pokemon scalpers. Yes, they do scalp Gundam. Oh yes. Gundam TCG. Well, the Gundam TCG is different. I mean, like actual model kits. I talked to my neighbor and I was lied to. It's a Japanese temple and it was in fact a Bon dance. Yeah, it is Bon season. Gunpla scalping is huge. They do in Asia. I feel like Gunpla scalping, like sure, but like I'm just curious, like if like, okay, I'm sure the scalpers exist. Don't get me wrong, but I think the question that I'm having is more like, if you don't know anything about Gunpla, I feel like scalping it feels really difficult, if that makes sense. Like a quiz like that wouldn't work because most people who are going to be scalping it probably understand the product. Whereas like Pokemon TCG, the scalpers are like Labubu scalpers. Like I would imagine that like 90% of them don't know Labubu lore, for example. Like, did you know Labubu lore? Did you know that all Labubu are female? That is because Labubu, they're the way that their like tribes work, it's like they have a pride, like a lion pride. So they have one male with multiple females. Labubus are all women. And the male are Z-momos. Z-momos are male and they have a big tail. That's how you know that the difference between Labubus and Z-momos. Why do you know so much about Labubu lore? Are the males cute? No, Z-momos are super cute and they're huge. Wait, let me show you. Let me show you a Z-momo. I actually really want a Z-momo, but they're like really big. I wish they would make Z-momos like they make Labubus, where they're like keychain size, but they're not keychain sized. Here's a random picture I found on the internet. So, oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Send help. Okay, so the right guy, he's a Z-momo. And the other ones, the small ones, are Labubus. And right now, from the front, they may look the same. But first of all, he's much larger because he's a Z-momo. And then second of all, he has a tail. Labubus don't have tails. Z-momos have tails. It's a Z-momo harem. I don't like the implication for their mating rituals. Okay, but Aquaton, don't you play Final Fantasy 14? Tails way cooler. Yeah, I think so too. I like the Z-momo tails. Yes? Well, you know what I'm about to say then. How about them auras? What's wrong with Final Fantasy 14? Have you seen the size difference between auras? That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, anyway, Z-momos have tails, Labubus don't have tails. Z-momos are the males, and Labubus are all females. A lot is wrong with 14. Only the females I wanted. Only the females are blind boxed. All the Z-momos are not blind boxed. They're huge, like that picture I showed you earlier. And the big Z-momos, they usually sell them like you can see through the plastic. You know which one you're getting. Never a dull day at Limina Alteri CH. True. I saw someone with a tie-dye Labubu hanging from her bag for the first time today. Labubu size difference tags. Rule 34 Labubu. Surely Rule 34 Labubu exists, right? Rule of the internet, everything exists, right? I've seen giant blind boxes. Kind of surprised they didn't. I think it's because the Z-momos are like... I think they're a little more specific than the Labubus. I'm not really sure. No 24 karat Z-momo. I searched on Rule 34 and I got results. Wait, Mimi, you're British. How are you doing that? I hate you just got me to check if it exists. How is it? I did not expect deep Labubu lore when entering the stream today. I live here, what the... Nah. Get... FBI! FBI, get his ass! I've heard his accent. Get him! I regret checking. Okay, wait. Okay, are we checking Rule 34? Okay, wait. Fine. Rule 34. Labubu. Oh, Jesus. Labubus have giant dicks? Does that make him futa? This one's laying eggs. Little Pop Mart eggs. It's laying little Pop Mart eggs. Came at the wrong time. That's what she's... No. Ew! This one is like... Who is this? Isn't this a YouTuber? It's like a YouTuber guy jorking it to like a Labubu fleshlight. They don't know the lore? They don't. They don't know the lore. Wait, the one and only 24 karat gold Lawiwi, and it has a massive penis. And ball sack too. His ball sack's huge. There's no way I'm Googling that. Like a real video? No, it's like art. This isn't porn. It's like just some... It's just some Marvel lady with a Labubu. Why is K-pop Demon Hunters in my Labubu Rule 34 tag? This one just... some of these are just like... They just happen to have a Labubu in it, I guess. Wow. Okay, this one... This Labubu has a really big penis, but his penis is he's fuzzy everywhere except for his hands, face, and penis. And his balls are also not fuzzy. Okay, in this one, his penis is not fuzzy, but his balls are fuzzy. What do you think about where the fuzz should be? Okay, this one has a fuzzy penis and a fuzzy balls. Are there any Labuba? There's a lot of like Labubu fleshlights, but not a lot of Labuba. There's like, and most of them have penises. Most of them have dicks, not boobs. And the ones that have vazazes, you don't really see their boobs. See, this one has boobs but has the tail. He's a Zimomo. Is this the feminization tag, you think? These are so interesting. Anyway. Closing that. Labuba market is in need. Laball sags? The Labubu lore expands every time I hear about them. Are Labubu like hyena? I think they like unironically, I think they really are the where the wild things are guy. Is your safe search on or off? I was using an incognito window. I always use an incognito window when viewing porn. I generally didn't know anything about Labubus until the stream, and now I know too much. I think genuinely, personally, I've always been a fan of Labubus because I've always been a fan of like ugly cute aesthetic. I always just liked ugly cute things. So when Labubus popped up, I was like, yeah, they're really cute. I want one. And now it's like impossible to get one. I wasn't even trying to like, you know. I don't like the Labubu figurines though. They have like figurines too, but I don't like the figurines. But also actually Kanda and I were talking about this today, but I'm not much of like a blind box figurine collector. On this sobering conversation, I'm heading to bed. Good night, everyone. Good night. I hope you dream of Rule 34 Labubu. I didn't know Labubus were a species. I thought it was like a Sanrio style character. No. So on each box, like if you look up "Have a Nice Day Labubus," there's like a list of all the Labubus that you can get, like each different color, and they all have different names. Like they're all like hee hee, ha ha, ZZ, stuff like that. Labubu. But how do I look at their names? Labubu names. Baba, Cece, Zizi, Choo Choo, Dada, and Hee Hee. I don't know if it's Hee Hee or Hehe or her. The Have a Seat Labubus all have names. And then I think it was names, and then the second one was like flavors, and the third one was like emotions. So they're all like different. I don't know. Teletubby names. This is sounds like the kind of stuff my nephew would tell me. My niece has one, so it's starting to infect my family. I think, unironically, personally, I just think Labubus are cute. I don't know why anyone would spend $60 for one, though. As a reminder, the retail price for Labubus are $20. These are $20 blind boxes. How did these things become so popular? It's because of K-pop. It was started with K-pop because Lisa from Blackpink was like, I love Labubus, I collect all of them. And then everyone was like, all the K-pop girlies were like, oh my god, Lisa, my queen, I want to be like Lisa, so I'm gonna collect Labubus. So then they, like, all the K-pop girlies started collecting Labubus, and then a couple celebrities were also like, oh my god, Lisa's so cool, I want a Labubu. And then so all of these celebrities started collecting Labubus, and you know, once the celebrities start collecting them, then everyone starts collecting them. They have a strange charm. No, they are really cute. Like I said, I actually genuinely think they are cute. Unironically. Or those dolls from our times in the 90s again? You're talking about troll dolls. Are you talking about troll dolls? We're talking about like Cabbage Patch Kids? They're kind of like Cabbage Patch Kids because they do have like a vinyl face and hands. Oh, Beanie Babies. Teletubbies. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Nana, Po. I feel like I was a little bit old for Teletubbies, but my sister watched a lot of Teletubbies. Are you a girl or a boy? Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There are some Beanie Babies that retain value, but yeah, not nearly as many as the hype. What's the most expensive Beanie Baby money can buy right now? The world will never know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Not a lot. Yeah, but like, okay, what's the most expensive Beanie Baby ever? My aunt spent thousands on Beanie Babies speculating. What is that like? Do you think Beanie Babies were like the equivalent of like Bitcoin? 90s Bitcoin? One day those spider eggs they used to fill the Beanie Babies will hatch. That is an evil thing for you to say. The 9/11. There's a 9/11 Beanie Baby? Okay, but I'm looking it up. Can you believe that there are people who weren't alive when 9/11 happened? Sorry, that's just a crazy thought in my head. Oh, this one's $70. Rare America Beanie Baby for 9/11. The TY Princess at 1 million on eBay. Most expensive Beanie Baby. 10 most valuable Beanie Babies. Okay, here we go. We'll look at the list. Number 10 is Nana the Monkey. The image, wait, I want to see what he looks like. I have a monkey one. Do you think I have Nana the Monkey? Nana the Monkey. No, it's showing me a real... I have a Nana the Monkey! Am I rich, you guys? Wait, you guys, I have a Nana the Monkey because... If you guys know, because I've already doxed myself, I'm actually Year of the Monkey. So my dad actually, the dad that passed away, he got me this monkey Beanie Baby. I still have it, but it doesn't have the tag on it anymore because I actually like played with it because I was like a child. Stonks! We're rich! $4,000! Bongo. Oh wait. Nana was replaced with another one named Bongo. And they look identical. How do I tell Nana and Bongo apart? There's a video. Nana and Bongo the Monkey, TY Beanie Babies, review and value information. But how do I tell Nana and Bongo apart? The tag? Well, I don't have the tag on mine. I feel like mine looks more like Nana than Bongo though. But they do look really similar in some of these pictures. I don't know. You're not supposed to take the tag off? Sir, I was like 5. Maybe I was more than 5. But I was a child, okay? I wasn't doing it for the, you know, I wasn't Bitcoin farming at fucking 10 years old. Put the image on screen. Okay, wait. I don't know which one's Nana and which one's Bongo. I'm assuming the left one is Nana and the right one is Bongo. But if you look up Nana and you look up Bongo separately, they look the same. Like on the Google search. Wasn't investing properly at 5 years old. Shake my head. So true. The color looks slightly different. I think it's the eyes and the mouth. See, I think the eyes look different here too, but in the other pictures, the eyes look the same to me. Like, in this picture, they look really different, but in the other pictures I see, if you scroll down, they look really similar. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know which one I have. I have either Nana or Bongo. I'm not sure. I hope I have the $4,000 one just for like sake. I mean, I would never sell it because it's one of like my literal last keepsakes from my dead father. But you know, just knowing that my dead dad gave me something that was worth $4,000 is like, it feels like, you know, he knew, he saw the future, right? It was an investment. My mom has a bunch of Beanie Babies. I should look them up. Okay, the next one is Peace the Bear. It's $5,000. Peace the Bear. It's a unique Beanie Baby for several reasons. It was one of the first to have an embroidered emblem, the peace sign on its chest. Another reason is its tie-dyed pattern, meaning no two bears look exactly the same, making them all unique. It also had tag variations throughout its run. Okay. The next one is Peanut the Elephant. $7,000. Peanut is one of the first 9 original Beanie Babies produced. He was royal blue and even featured a poem on his red heart tag. Only 2,000 royal blue Peanut the Elephants were produced before his fur was changed to a baby blue color, making the royal blue a must-have for collectors. $7,000. And then we have Halo the Bear. I think I've seen Halo. Wait, let me. Halo. The image is not working, so. Yeah, Halo the Bear was like a really popular one. Wow, people are selling Halo the Bear for $4,000 on eBay right now. There's one listing for $10,000 for Halo the Bear. Halo the Bear is really cute though. Patty the Platypus! I had Patty the Platypus! Came in 4 different colors: magenta, fuchsia, maroon, and raspberry. She originally came in magenta, meaning that's a... Wait, I had a magenta one. Wait, let me see. Patty the Platypus. But mine was like bigger. I don't think mine was small. I had like a big Patty the Platypus. Patty the Platypus? Mary. Also really random, but I also didn't watch a lot of Phineas and Ferb growing up because I was too old for it. But it was so popular that I like went back and watched Phineas and Ferb like when I was older. Just for like the hell of it. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I had this one too. But I had a big one. I didn't have a small one. Like I had I must have had like a jumbo. Patty the Platypus? Yeah. A jumbo one or something. Claude the Crab is $9,000. Wait, I feel like I had Claude the Crab too. Oh, this one is rare because he had an error in his tag. $7,200. One sold for $7,200 in 2020 and it's worth $9,000 now. I was also too old for Phineas and Ferb. Should I go back and watch it? I think it's pretty fun. What I did was, I think it was like, I don't remember when it was, but I just put it on the background for a really long time while I was doing other work. Cause they had like all the episodes on YouTube at one point. I did it with Arthur. I haven't seen Arthur since I was a child, actually. I had a couple series that I would just put on the background when I was doing other things. Phineas and Ferb was one of them, and then the other one was Archer. It has a lot of really good music, yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, it's not like, I would say Phineas and Ferb isn't like life-changing or anything, but it's good. Like, I mean, it's not like I don't think you have to see it. AI chat server thinks we eat Beanie Baby tags. You mean we don't? Two shows I was too old for but went back and binged were Regular Show and Adventure Time. Actually, okay, well, maybe you're older than me because I actually did watch Adventure Time and Regular Show, but I watched both of them in college. And I really enjoyed both of them a lot when I was in college. I quoted Regular Show a lot for a while, and Adventure Time I really liked because the pilot came out in like 2010 or something, and I was really obsessed with the pilot. I really, really, really liked the pilot episode, and then when the actual show came out, I actually didn't like the show as much. Regular Show is made for college burnouts to go back and binge. Regular Show is so good. I really liked Regular Show. Okay, we're continuing this list. Iggy the Iguana is $10,000. I don't think I had this one. We had Brownie the Bear, $20,000. Oh, it's one of the first ones. Due to a spelling error on his tag, he had to be recalled. Okay, so it's a recall one. Number 2 is Valentino the Bear at $20,000 as well. Valentino the Bear is one of the most valuable bears and can sell for a good few thousand usually. However, a Valentino with every error, a brown nose instead of black, and a white star on the tag instead of yellow, PVC pellets, and multiple typos on the tag sold for $42,300. In 2019. $42,300. That's insane. Okay, the number one most expensive Beanie Baby is $500,000. $500,000. You can buy a house with this Beanie Baby. It's Princess the Bear. $500,000, yeah. She was produced in 1997 to commemorate the tragic passing of Princess Diana and to encourage donations to the Princess Memorial Fund. It doesn't even seem like it was like super, super rare, but $500,000. I had a princess one, but I had the wrong pellets inside. Oh yeah, it says she will need to be pristine and stuffed with PVC pellets, not PE pellets. I feel like if you have the PVC one, it still might be pretty expensive though. Wow, Beanie Baby lore, you guys. Beanie Baby lore. I have that one, Cobium. If you go back in time, we would just buy Beanie Babies and Pokemon cards. I actually gave away all of my Pokemon cards when I was younger because I just gave them away to like to my cousins and like kids and stuff because I was, you know. But to be fair, I feel like all my Pokemon cards probably weren't like in good condition anyway. I did keep them in a binder, but I didn't like sleeve them or anything. They were all just like in a binder, so I got bullied for them all the time, so I gave them away. That's such a mood. That's such a mood, Fel. I kept mine in a shoebox. I think most people kept them in the shoebox, but I did have a binder. I had like an official Pokemon binder with all the little like inserts inside and, you know. I think my parents threw away a lot of my old stuff too though. So I don't have a lot of the old stuff that I used to have. That's okay. I actually wonder if Is my Beanie Baby right next to me, actually? What? No, I just have because I have like a little like thing of plushies next to me. I have a Kururu plushie from Keroro Gunso, and I also have a Bijou from Hamtaro, and I have a really old Gloomy Bear as well. It's Hamtaro time. Hamtaro. If we work together, it's much better. My best friend. We like sunflower seeds. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Hamtaro. I love 4Kids openings, man. 4Kids openings they just hit harder for some reason. My favorite plushie is a Mama Shiba plush. Cute. Did you guys know? Other fun fact. Shibas are like notoriously bastards. They're just not very nice dogs. Every person I know who has a Shiba, their dog is like, it's almost like a cat in dog form, but like not a nice cat, like a mean cat. They like don't want anything to do with anybody, and if you get near them or try to pet them, they're just like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. They don't want you to touch them. They're not nice. My cousin Shiba was super rude and jealous. They usually just like their human and that's it. One of my friends, her sister got a Shiba, and her Shiba only liked her and didn't like her husband even. And when they had a baby, the Shiba hated the baby. It took a very, very long time for the Shiba to like both the husband and the baby, despite, you know, just like living in the house with them. Shibas are not nice dogs. Every person I know who's had a Shiba is like, they have to apologize to everybody, because I think everyone looks at Shibas and they're like, wow, they're so cute, they're so cute, and then they like imagine that they're just like other dogs. Shibas are not like other dogs. Hashtag not like other dogs. Small dogs are always angry, but Shibas can be small and they can also be big. So regular Shibas are actually quite like on the medium size, and then small Shibas would be something that you would actually call a Mame Shiba. Mame Shibas are like the small types of Shibas, and then there's like regular Shibas, and there's actually like kind of bigger Shibas as well. There's like large Shibas, and the large Shibas are like really big. I had a friend who had a really big Shiba in Japan, and he was on the nicer side for Shibas. Shiba temperaments are so crazy. It's really crazy to me when people like, they'll be like, oh yeah, like I really want a Shiba, and I'm like, do you know what have you ever met a Shiba? And they'll be like, no. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I don't think you should get a Shiba, man. Is the big one an Akita? So Akitas are a little bit bigger than large Shibas, but there are large Shibas as well. It's like the people who go, I want to get a husky. Yeah, huskies are. But I will say that huskies at least are very nice. At the very least, huskies are very, very nice dogs. They're like genuinely really nice dogs. Yana! Shibas and huskies are two dog breeds that people horrifically underestimate. I 100% agree. Huskies are nice. At least all the huskies that I've met have been nice. They're like not like the Shibas that I've met. I've met 3 huskies and they're nice. They're not like excited to see you, but they're nice. They'll let you pet them and they're like they're nice. But every Shiba I've met, except for that one that was a really large Shiba, has been like actually like you cannot touch them. Like the owners will tell me like, hey, I'm really sorry, but my Shiba does not, well, you cannot touch her or him. Like you won't be able to interact with this dog. I'm really sorry to tell you that, but you cannot interact with this dog. I'm like, okay. But no, I have 3 friends I can think of off the top of my head that have huskies, and they're very like nice, but they're not like friendly. Like, you know, when you think of a dog, you think of like, you open the door and the dog comes up to you and is like wagging their tail and is excited for you to be there. Like that's what you think of when you think of a dog, right? Like even if it's not your dog, if you're visiting your friend's house, when you walk in, you expect the dog to come up to you and greet you and like, oh my gosh, hello, oh so cute, and their tail's wagging and they're excited to see you. Like That's kind of like what you would expect, I feel like. But yeah, Huskies and Shibas are definitely not like that. People like all these breeds, but they are definitely advanced breeds that require attentive training and experience to get the expected dog behavior, for sure. Huskies are quote unquote well mannered for life. Yeah, like every time I've been to my friend's house that has a husky, the husky won't like, they'll greet me, but it's not like excited greeting. It's like a, who are you? Oh, okay, cool. And then I'll pet them and they're like, okay. And then they'll walk away. But if I go into a house with a Shiba, the Shiba like does not even look at me. The Shiba, zero acknowledgement. I do not exist there. I'm not even there. And if I try to go up to the Shiba, the owner will always stop me. Be like, hey, I'm really sorry, but don't touch the dog. They're not nice. You know what dogs I think actually get a really bad rep? I think Chihuahuas get kind of a bad rep. Everyone I've known that has a Chihuahua, the Chihuahua has been very, very, very like nice to strangers anyway. I think they're divas and they can be like really annoying if you don't like barking and such. But in terms of like being like generally nice, I feel like everyone I've met that had a Chihuahua, the Chihuahuas are pretty like nice and they want to like sit next to you or sit on your lap and stuff. Really? Wait, Yenna, you haven't met nice Chihuahuas? I need to meet the dogs you're meeting. Chihuahuas are just assholes to other dogs. Yeah, that's like the vibe that I've gotten as well. Okay, yeah, now we can go on a doggy date. Meet all the dogs. Dogs don't like hyenas. Wait, Yenna, have you met Wolfie? Have you met Hio's dog? I'm really curious because Hio has told me that Wolfie is really nice. Has Hio talked about what breed Wolfie is on stream actually? Wolfie is really nice because I've met a couple people that also have the same breed. Yeah, corgis. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So she has mentioned it. Yeah. Wolfie's a corgi, but like my neighbor also has a corgi. And my neighbor's corgi only likes you if you have food. He's like nice in the sense where he's like, he'll say hello and he's really excited when he sees you. And then after that, if you don't have food, he will completely ignore you for the rest of eternity. But I think my problem is that growing up, I've really never interacted that often with like purebred dogs. Besides like one golden retriever. My friend had a golden retriever in elementary school. So I was under the impression that all dogs were very nice and excited to see you and liked being pet and were gonna be cute because all of the like mutts that I've met are very, very nice. I feel like corgis have diabolical side eye. Yeah, they just don't like do not interact. My brother's Chihuahua lived with me for like a year and never warmed up to me. Really? You know, growing up when I was younger, I really, really, really wanted a husky though because I loved wolves. So I really wanted like a wolf dog and I really liked Balto and stuff like that. Maltese Shih Tzus have incredible size. So I grew up with a Shih Tzu actually. We did have a purebred actually. We had a Shih Tzu. My childhood dog was a Shih Tzu and he was the nicest, sweetest, sweetest, doesn't bark, super good temperament, likes everybody, super sweet, awesome dog. Best dog that I've ever met. The wolf girl to husky pipeline, so true. I have a friend who was a diehard wolf girl and she had 5 huskies. That's insane. I knew somebody who had like a wolf dog though. I cannot imagine the state of their eardrums. I can't either. I mean, I guess like huskies do well in packs though, right? My sister's Shih Tzu is the exact opposite of your description. Really? My Shih Tzu was he was like just the sweetest dog ever. That's a whole sled team. That's what I was saying. It's a whole pack. That's a full ass pack. If I saw someone outside walking 5 huskies, I would think that that's like their job. The job is like dog walker. 5 huskies must be insane. And huskies have really strong personalities too. Like not particularly like in a very neutral way. Like not negative or positive. Like they're very like, they just have really strong personalities. So I would imagine that they like might clash with each other or like, you know, one wants one thing and the other one doesn't. Like they're like kind of like cats. Like all 4 of my cats are very nice cats, but all 4 of my cats have very different personalities, and they're very strong personalities, but they're all very, very, very different. Imagine if you're small, if you're just a kite to 5 huskies. Like 5 huskies is crazy. I think even 1 husky I'd be scared to walk. Like if that husky gets excited, there's no way I'm winning against a husky. You have 4 cats like Kana? Yeah, that's why Kana and I are like crazy cat ladies together. We live that crazy cat lady life. That's why we that's why we FaceTime like, but not our faces. We have the camera on reverse and then we show each other our cats. We just have cat cam to each other all the time. Yeah, that's the way we bond. Sometimes we'll it's like we're so like mom, crazy cat lady mom pilled. We'll be like, you know, doing a FaceTime with the cats, and then we'll do the thing, we both will do this. We'll be like, look, there's another cat. The cat's saying hi to you. I'm like, look, Bonzi Yuki's saying hi. Say hi. You say hi to Yuki. And I'm like pointing at the screen. Look, it's now. Do you remember now? We literally, like, if you didn't know, if you overheard us talking, if we're in a restaurant and you overheard us talking, you would think that we actually had children. I still think about that tweet where you were saying she was playing with her cat, with her foot multitask. She had like one hand holding the phone, the other hand was holding one toy, and she's like showing me like, oh yeah, this is a new toy I got. And she's like waving it, and she's like showing me like the cat playing with the toy. I was like, oh, that's so cute. And then she like pans the camera towards her foot because she's laying down on the ground. She's like laying down on the ground and she's like doing this. He moves the camera down to her foot. And her one of her feet, because one of her feet are like on the ground because she's laying down on the ground, like on her side. She's like on her side, and the foot that's not touching the ground is like hovering midair, holding another one of the same toy, and playing with another one of her cats. And I was like, oh my god, Kana. I was like, oh my god, and I immediately said, Kana, I'm gonna tweet that, and she was like, okay. It was just like so like unexpected. The way her camera just panned over. I just see her fucking foot holding the fucking toy. That was incredible. It was advanced level cat parenting. Yeah, I gotta take notes. But that wouldn't work for my cats because my cats are incredibly picky about how they're played with. And not all of them like to play. So they're a little picky. Explain that it's our only way of playing with it. So Kana was saying that for her, she actually has to sometimes straight up like quarantine her cats when she plays. So she puts 2 of them sometimes away in a room and locks them in the room while she plays with the other 2, because some of them are just like more aggressive, or like just if they play too much, the other ones won't play and stuff like that. Her cats interrupt streams a lot more than yours do too. Yeah, but like I have other people in the house, not all the time, but usually the times when I'm streaming or like later times, you know, I have my roommate and her boyfriend's here a lot of times, so I think they're just like, they're chilled and they'll go sit in the living room sometimes. But my cats are, the way that they bother me, and you guys have heard this, is more like they want me to open the door, whether they want to get in or they want to go out. And also my cats are not quite like super clingy. My cats are not clingy at all. They're like clingy as in like they want to be around you in your general vicinity, but they're not clingy in that they don't want to like sit on my lap all the time. I think Rocky's the only one that actually like comes over and like sits on my lap pretty frequently. Dot will sometimes, not Dot, Lynx will sometimes want to sit on my lap to like sleep. But she has like kind of a schedule. So usually Lynx, she'll come around like maybe 2 to 4 p.m. and she'll sleep on my lap around 2 to 4 p.m. on a weekday. Not on the weekends though, only on weekdays. Actually on Saturdays she comes too. I can give my cats a hair tie and they'll play frisbee by themselves. I have to be really careful about hair ties because I actually knew somebody. So my friend, her coworker's cat ingested so many hair ties that she had to actually had surgery, and they like took out a wad of hair ties out of her stomach, which is really crazy and really scary. So after that, I got really scared. So no, I actually also just switched completely. I don't use regular hair ties anymore. I only use scrunchies because I got scared after that. And I'm very like, there's a couple toys that I can let my cats play with unsupervised, but because I am a crazy cat lady, most of the time I try to be pretty like, I try to supervise what they're playing with. And right now my cats, their favorite toy is this like, it looks like a mouse tail, but it's really long and it's made of rubber. And they really, really, really fucking like that. They really like the rubber mouse tail looking thing. They never eaten one yet, but I'll take note. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not everybody. Not everyone has that problem. It really depends on the cat. Some cats are just like smarter. Kana and I always talk about how our cats would never survive in the wild. We're just like, they eat so much shit. They just eat whatever's on the fucking ground. Like, how would you ever, if you were stray, you would die. You would not survive a day in the streets. I think all of my cats were born... No. Dot was born outside. All my cats... So, Bonzi I adopted from a friend. So, Bonzi is purebred. But Rocky and Lynx... I adopted from like stray moms. So the moms were pregnant and then someone took them in and then they had babies. So then I adopted Rocky and Lynx. And then Dot, as you guys know, I adopted from a certain Pichu Pie. A Miss Pichu Pie. So yeah. But Dot was born on the streets. The other two of them were born of street mothers, but they were born inside a house. And then Bonzi was born into a lap of luxury. Actually, it's really funny because Bonzi's mom apparently was like some award-winning show cat. So Bonzi is really, really, really pretty. He looks like a Disney princess cat. He looks like he came out of a Disney movie. He's very, very handsome. And very, it's weird. He's almost like not cute. He's like very handsome. He looks like an ikemen. So yeah, I adopted him from a friend. That's something you guys are kind of familiar with. A certain egg. But yeah. Anyway, that's the cat lore. We're going through a lot of lore today. I'm always scared of doing Zatsu streams, and I've talked about this a lot of times because I'm always worried that I'll like just run out of things to say. Because sometimes I run out of things to say when I'm with other people. Like if I feel like I have to like contribute to the conversation, I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. But I guess on stream it's a little bit easier because I can literally say anything. It doesn't really matter. Like it doesn't matter if it's relevant to you guys. Can you talk about Yu-Gi-Oh? We were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh earlier, Dulogs. You're late. We're literally talking about Yu-Gi-Oh earlier. I want to play Malice. That's what we were talking about. We'll do it again. I want to play Malice. I want to try Master Duel, but right now I'm playing Magic, so I'm gonna kind of focus on Magic for a little bit. We'll play Magic a bit, and then maybe I'll switch over to Master Duel. What about Gundam? I really want to play Mecha Break, you guys. I want to play it so bad. My fucking wrist, man. I'm really doing everything in my power to try to not completely destroy my wrist. I'm giving it some time. I know I've had it on like the schedule every week, and I promise that's because I really want to do it and not because I'm trying to avoid doing it. Mecha Break is becoming a cursed game. I think it's because it's a very wrist heavy game, and I'm just avoiding it because I don't want to damage my wrist further. If magic works out, you'll try Warhammer maybe. Okay, so the thing about Warhammer, actually I was talking to Logs about this recently too, but okay, so ironically it's not necessarily because of magic, but more because of the Gundam TCG. But oh my god, is that Once in Love? The Grand Archive caster himself, Mr. Once in Love. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Once in Love. If you guys are not familiar, Once in Love also makes Grand Archive content and is like an official caster for the game. He's very cool. I met him. It's really funny because I actually like met him before I really got into Grand Archive because we have a couple mutuals. Really random mutuals. He's friends with like a bunch of VTubers, so I actually met him via that, which is funny. Do you think do you need a different mouse, or is it just life? I think it's just life, but I did get a vertical mouse, so we'll see. Sorry, I was talking about Warhammer. So because of the Gundam TCG miniature stuff and me going into that Warhammer store and then the guy at the store kind of bringing up the idea of like potentially just straight up doing like a... So the way that it happened was I was at the store and I was like asking for paint suggestions and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do like a Gundam minis thing, and I was just being nice and I was like, oh yeah, like I don't really know anything about Warhammer, and he was like, yeah, that's cool, and then he said, well, you know, like if you ever wanted to play like a war game, you can use your Gundam minis like in those games. And I said, oh really, like that's really cool, because I don't like Warhammer miniatures because I think they're kind of ugly. I'm sorry, I'm just not really into that aesthetic. Never been. You guys know I'm a fucking disgusting weeb. All I care about is, does it look anime? Does it look anime, yes or no? And Warhammer unfortunately goes into the no category. So when he was like, yeah, you could play these war games, but you could use your Gundam assemble miniatures, I was like, that's really awesome. What games could I technically play with them, right? And he was mentioning a couple of games, but he also said like, oh, this is like, here are some games that you can actually play solo or co-op. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? You can play the game solo or co-op? Like, I didn't even know that. I don't know shit about Warhammer, you guys. I thought, my ignorant ass this entire time, I just thought Warhammer was like, I thought it was very similar to D&D. I thought it was like D&D Civ. That was what I imagined Warhammer. I thought it was like, it played like D&D, you have like a DM, and except you're not co-oping, you're playing against each other, and it's like Civ, and you're trying to like take over the country. That's what I thought it was, or the world or planet or whatever. But yeah, as I was talking to that guy, he kind of explained, and he was telling me a little bit about it, and he said that you could play solo or you could play co-op, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's really cool. And I didn't know that you didn't have to use the miniatures that they provided, which is really cool. So my mind now is, I'm thinking that I want to try to set up a solo game on stream sometime. And I have been talking to someone in chat who's been helping me. And we've been thinking of getting some suggestions and such for you know, for the game and games and such. So I'm thinking that time to use concerning large collection of VTuber acrylic stands. Is this how we sell? Wait, logs. Is this how we sell acrylic standees? Can we should make a custom. Okay, hear me out, Logs. Logs, are you listening? We will make a custom war game under the Glitch Stars label. It'll be a VTuber. Everyone's doing a VTuber TCG, but what if we made a VTuber war game and it uses your acrylic standees? It uses your acrylic standees and it's Glitch Stars themed. Yeah, we call it Glitch Wars. Yeah. We're cooking, chat. We're cooking. Glitch Wars, and then we would make a massive playmat that serves as the grounds. Because it's, and then you can use that as a TCG mat too. But we can use this big playmat, or like, you know, multiple playmats that connect together like puzzle pieces. Maybe there's like 4 different playmats. And then you put your acrylic standees on top. And we also make little props. And then this was my logs. Logs! I demand a cut. Okay? It's on stream. We have evidence. You can't do this to me. A cut for my idea. Get his ass, Chad. Yeah, I'm cooking though. Logs, make it happen. Logs, make it happen. Yeah, we can have some of the like the scenery bits be acrylic. It could be double-sided. You know, like when you get those acrylic display figures, it's like that. Except it'd be really expensive and really heavy. Shipping would be so fucking heavy, you guys. But yeah, logs, you have to sell when you sell it, you have to say that you have to buy your own acrylic standees. I need this game so badly. Logs, we have to make this. Can we actually make this happen, please? This is how we sell standees, logs. And then every time a new standee comes out, it comes with a worksheet that tells you the stats of that standee. Okay? This is a $1 billion idea, logs. The standees that we're selling, if you get like a new outfit, if I get a new outfit, like Mina has a new outfit, Limina new outfit, that one has different stats than the original Limina outfit. Be evil and have standee power creep. Obviously. Obvious. SR Limina versus SSR Limina. Every 10 standees, there's a 1 in 10 chance your standee is an SSR and has foiling on it. Yeah, and then we can have standee blind boxes. We can have regular seasonal standees that are in blind boxes. So it'll be like summer bikini skins and everyone's in bikinis except they all have different stats and it's in a blind box. It's a $1 million idea. $1 million idea. Yeah, and then there's a secret rare. Except the secret rare would be dual logs in a bikini. Dude, that one would go for so much money. Are you joking? It would go for so much money. The ultimate ghost rare. I'd cop. Alright, write it down, logs. Write it down. The secret dual log have higher stats. Kimono Limina gets buffed during Obon. True. Spider bikini, I bet. Give the people what they want, logs. They want the spider kini. You heard of cow kini, but have you heard of spider kini? Anyway, I think that would go crazy. I think that would go so hard. Imagine just making a war game with VTuber stuff. I think that would be so cool. Why is there so many people who are on board for spider bikini? Dual logs in lingerie. Give the spider chesticles. Well, that sounds like a lot of work. It can happen. Don't worry. Don't worry. You spend too much time on Raid Shadow Legends anyway. If you spent as much time as you spent on Raid Shadow Legends on this project, you'd be a billionaire. Spider Kini would go crazy. Oh, well, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just talking about some silly ideas. But Raid is fun though. You can make it like it's Raid Shadow Legends. See, the problem with Raid is that, unironically, if Raid was anime girls, I'd probably play it. I just don't like, I don't know, chat. I'm not a big fan of, like, orcs and goblins and dwarves and stuff. Rumi-chan really likes dwarves. She really likes dwarves. Glitch Stars dice? That would be so cool. If Raid was anime girls, it would go so hard. Dwarves are cool. Yeah, Rumi-chan really likes, she always complains whenever a game has dwarf options, but doesn't let her be a bearded dwarf lady. That's her thing. She always wants to be a bearded dwarf lady, and if they don't let her do that, she gets really mad. And sometimes she just won't play the game if they don't have the option. I play Space Dwarves in 40k. Yeah, that's the thing about the 40k. I mean, you know, everyone in Glitch Stars has been doing the 40k Warhammer watch along stuff, and it seems to be doing, you know, really well for everybody. So I was like, oh, I mean, it seems interesting, maybe I'll check it out. But I think I just get so filtered. Can someone make me like a Warhammer but everyone is anime version? Anime Warhammer, and then I'll be interested. Idle paints are already a thing. What does that mean? Explain, elaborate. It exists? Does Warhammer have a manga? 40k's orcs, knights, and demons and elves in space. Do they have big booby anime girls? Tyranids with fat booba. God, VTubers are all such a weeb. I told Logs my stream ideas and he literally was like, why are you such a weeb? I'm a fucking anime girl! I think it'd be more of a problem if I wasn't a weeb. Sisters of Battle. People have made third-party anime sculpts. Okay, wait. Sisters of Battle. I remember when I was in Akiba last time, there actually, I saw like a big Warhammer store and I was like, what the heck? Okay, Sisters of Battle. I'm looking at them. They do have boobs. I see the boobs sculpted on them. Wow, this is very coded. Wow, that's a lot of detail that they painted on there. Okay, but where's the anime ones? These are not anime. Anime every day. And fly like Goku. You guys know that song? It's called Anime by Soulja Boy. You can get free painting lessons at the Akiba store. Really? Maybe that's what I gotta do. People have made third-party anime sculpts, but how do I find the anime sculpts? Okay. Warhammer anime sculpts. That's just Sailor Moon. Ooh. On Etsy, you can get Warhammer 40k anime heads. So you can just replace your heads of your characters with anime characters. Wait, that's cool. I like that. This is a bunch of grandmas. That's kind of cool. Anime heads built for miniature war game, pack of 7. I feel like when you paint these, they would look a little janky though, unless you're able to really paint on the eyes. That tiny. You should take a look at Kingdom Death. I think somebody else mentioned that earlier too. What's Kingdom Death? Aren't Nendo's Warhammer size? No, they're way too big. Because my Gundam Assemble guy, he's right in front of me. This guy is, I believe he's on the bigger side of Warhammer figures as well. Kingdom Death minis are very expensive and very limited run boutique stuff, but the subject matter might be up your alley. Okay. Kingdom Death. I'm looking it up. Boutique Nightmare Horror. They straight up call it boutique. Oh, this girl looks really anime. Wait, they look so anime. This is a bunny girl. She's hot. Wait, this might be it, chat. Kingdom Death might be it, chat. Chat, they're hot. Oh my god. This bunny lady, the nipples. I mean, they're covered. Oh, their minis are like numbered though? I don't want, I'm scared. That scares me. I don't want, that looks expensive. Okay, let's see. Kingdom Den. Shop. Expansions. Where's the... Each... Is this for one mini is $50? Okay, it's like you get a mini and you also get like a bunch of cards. Which I guess is kind of cool. Wow, that's very expensive though. Where's the base game? Simulator? Is this like on Tabletop Simulator? Kingdom Death Monster Digital Core Game. Oh no, it's like a bespoke, they have like a bespoke client. You can play online? Is this a solo game or is this like a co-op game or is this like a PvP game? Card sleeves. Wait, the art's so good, you guys. Dice. Pinup characters. Token sheet. Pinup wet nurse. Survivor bundle. Mystery birthday gift. The minis are so cool. I like these. The art style is kind of giving me like almost like Guilty Gear, Shun Yamashita like vibe. Space Maid Marine. Space Maid Marine. Oh my god, wait, this is so cute. So cute. I like the ears. I'd play that. Can post more details on Discord if you want. Yeah, please. Can you tell me how to buy the base game and how much the base game costs and like if it will cost me like do I have to buy all of the like guys in it or will the base game come with some guys? Like some of these ones are not that expensive. Like these ones are $34 for one mini, which obviously is expensive if you compare it to something like Gundam. But how much do Warhammer minis cost? Aren't they really expensive too? Regular Warhammer minis? Base game comes with a lot of minis, but it's quite an advanced modeling project. In what regard? Kingdom Death Satan has a top made of tongues to go along with her skirt made of dicks. Wait, what? Kingdom Death Satan. She has a skirt made of dicks? This one doesn't. $5 to $10 per generic mini for Warhammer, up to $40 for characters. I see. That's kind of similar in cost, I suppose. I don't see her skirt made of dicks. I just see her in like a... I wanted to see the dick skirt. She's just like wearing a... There's two. There's like a Halloween one and there's one where she's just standing. Don't some Warhammer minis need glue? Well, like all the tutorials that I saw online made all of the... It said all of... You should just glue all of them. That's why I glued my Gundam Assemble for a little... like the waist part I glued down. I'm looking at my mini right now. Honestly, I'm really proud of it. I feel like I did a pretty good job. Nemesis. Nemesis game. Nemesis board game. Yeah, but these guys look not anime enough. They're just like blobs. These are like blobby monster blob guys. They look like Alien versus Predator. You guys have to understand, I'm like actually like, I only like big booby anime girls. Oh wait, is this the one you're talking about that has a skirt made of dicks? Wait, let me see. I can't tell if her skirt is... Because she does have tongues on her... She has tongues on her boobs. I can't tell what her... They look like guts. They don't look like... Oh, this one has nipples. Her nips are out. Oh, I found the dick skirt! I found the dick skirt! Can I do you think I could show this on stream? Can I show the dick skirt on stream? Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, Mochi, hello. Welcome, Raiders. I'm not talking about dick skirts. You definitely cannot. What if I put a censor bar on each of the dicks? What if I put a censor, like you know the censor joke, the meme, but I just put a little black bar on all of the dicks on the skirt. She has an entire skirt made of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of dicks. There's like a lot of dicks on here. This is like, okay, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 visible dicks. That's 40 dicks. But it's not, Google's not even filtering it because I don't think you can tell that it's dicks. Posted in Discord with no context? Okay. Alright. I posted a dick skirt. 40 dicks. Yeah, where did she get all those dicks? But okay, wait. Are those tongues? So the thing on her boobs, those are tongues, and then like on her legs and stuff is tongues too? I thought they kind of look like intestines or something. Oh, that's a lot of dicks. Raiders, we can explain. The legs are also tongues. Okay, I see. It's just a bunch of tongues. That's a lot of tongues. And a lot of dicks. Oh, wait. The Halloween one. She's sitting on a pumpkin that's filled with dicks. I didn't realize that inside the pumpkin were dicks. I thought it was just like you know, like intestinal looking things. But now that I'm looking at it, they sure are dicks. Okay, I'll post that one too. Hi, Raiders. Yes, she's always like this. Hello. Hi, Mina. My name is Limina Alteri, your virtual office assistant. We are an 18+ channel. If you're under the age of 18, please leave. Hearing this without context. Wait, Yenna. I'm gonna DM him to you. Nina Youngblood. There you go. Yenna, look! Wait, let me find you the dick skirt, though. That's the one where she's sitting on a pumpkin with a bunch of dicks on it. Can you see how I did not realize they were dicks at first, though? Do you see where I didn't... What the... That's why I saw that, and I just thought it was like you know, like nasty Halloween stuff, like intestines or something. You weren't kidding. No, I was not. Here you go. Here's the one. This one on the right side. Her skirt is made of dicks. This is like a dick skirt. Here's like the back view. You're just losing it in the DM. the dick skirt. I from far away, I didn't realize it was just a skirt made of dicks. And then if you look at her, you know, if you look at that other picture, it's like on her legs, those are all tongues. It's like the condom cum belt thing, but Wait, you're so right. It is like the condom cum belt thing. Wait. You know, that's kind of what her like capelet thing looks like too, to be honest. You know, like in hentai when they like tie the used condoms to like their like, you know, they have it like on like a strap on their garter belt or something. That's what it does. You're so right. It really does look like that. How many men? She's like showing off how many men she's castrated. That's crazy. The pumpkin, the dick pumpkin is pretty crazy though. I really did not realize what that was. I truly looked at that and thought nothing of it. I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's cool. Pumpkins. It's like a hot lady with pumpkin. That's cool. And then I completely just glazed over the pile of dicks she was sitting on. Gave it no thought whatsoever. Has anyone colored? I want to see a version of the dick belt colored. Oh, here, someone call. Oh, I'm sending this to Yenna. I'm not even gonna post this one on Discord because this one's a little. ooh, that actually, kind of like, ooh. It's kind of. I don't have a dick, but I feel like if I had one, I feel like pain looking at this image. Why are they red? Because of the blood, I guess. Ugh. Work time? Good luck with work. Made into eunuchs. This is gonna show up in my nightmares. Our clothes are made of tongues. I posted art. They're also painted ones. Yeah, the painted ones are. Oh, that's the art print that goes with the model. Oh, it looks. See, it looks a little less crazy on the print. It looks a little crazy on that. Please send it to. No, I feel like Discord. If someone reported me, I think I would get banned from Discord for posting. This one looks like a little too real. But this game looks really cool. And you know what? Despite not personally not being a fan of a skirt made out of dicks, I think it's cool that they were bold and they went there. You know. I'm reporting. No! Yenna, no! Yenna, don't do this to me! But our friendship, Yenna! Yenna, don't do this to me. It wasn't me, officer, it wasn't me! Limina getting banned from our own Discord. It's so over. Actually, I don't know. Does Discord have a policy in terms of posting NSFW stuff? They must, right? Or maybe not, because it's like a messaging service, so they can't really like, I guess they can't really, you know. That's one of the first models they revealed, so I think she's really important for understanding the vibe of the game. The game looks, okay, wait, let me show you guys. I can show on stream some of the ones that are like less offensive, because this one obviously I can't show on stream because I don't want to get in trouble, but okay, wait, this one is giving me Yenna Youngblood. It's giving me Yenna Youngblood, you know? The vibe. Do you guys see the vibe? Do you see the vision? If you painted this like Yenna, wouldn't that go so hard? Exceed, thank you so much for subbing. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the buddy list. Only for breaking server rules or if the images are deemed harassment. I see. Gotcha. You see the vision, chat? This one's so Yenna Youngblood coded. And then you can even make the little like, because he has little bear ears or like a little animal skin on the back. You can make it hyena themed. That would be so cute. So cute. No penises on this one, right? Yeah, no penis. Thankfully, no penises on that one. Don't worry. Don't worry. No penises on that one. Okay, we gotta find a Limina coded one. Gotta find a Limina coded one. Okay, give me a second. But do you guys see what I mean about the vibe of the minis and how they're a little bit more anime? Kind of what I like about them. Oh, this one's really pretty. This one is Sylvania. I like this one. Isn't this one really pretty, you guys? It's not my vibe, but it's very cute. Yeah, the minis on this you guys are right. The minis are way more anime on these. I mean, they're not like 100% anime, but they have like an anime vibe and aesthetic to them. I don't really know how else to explain it. They're really cute. Infinity Corvus Belly. Infinity Corvus Belly. It's intended to be anime sci-fi, but it's hard to get into. It's just really complicated. I see. Ooh, yeah, the minis look really good. Wait, these ones are so cute. This one is really giving me like Phantasy Star Online. Look at these minis, you guys. It's like it's giving Phantasy Star Online. I really like it. We love me some PSO. Very cute. I mean, technically I could just buy minis and paint them and use them for a different game, right? Like if the game itself is too complicated, I could just buy the minis and use it in a different game. Corvus Belly is the lead artist slash sculptor. I see. Oh, this one? Ooh, wait. I like this one a lot. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of one of my favorite anime movies in the 2000s called Appleseed Deus Ex Machina. Appleseed Deus Ex Machina? Does anybody else fucking remember that? The guy on the left, if he was not red and he was black, he would look exactly like the guy from Appleseed Deus Ex Machina. Wait, actually, I kind of look like the girl if I was blonde. Right? Don't you guys think? Do you guys see the vision? Wow, I fucking loved that movie. Very Appleseed coded, I agree. Yeah. Man, I haven't thought about Appleseed Deus Ex Machina in like 10 plus years. I haven't even thought about that movie. Appleseed, can I watch it? Is it on streaming service? Is it on any streaming service? Can I watch this movie? The Blu-ray is $55. How do I watch Appleseed Deus Ex Machina on streaming service? Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't. Oh wait, is it on Netflix? Oops, this title isn't currently available in your country. God damn it. This movie was so good. I don't know if it still stands up, but back then in the 2000s, this movie and Final Fantasy VII Advent Children really defined me as a high schooler. These two movies defined me as it's on Prime. Oh wait, me see. Let's see. I'm only seeing the Blu-ray. Okay, wait. Watch. It's on some random other illegal sites, I think. It was one of your first Blu-rays. I pray to the Limina Gods one BT22 God box, please. BT22, what game are you opening? What's on 22? The only Blu-rays that I own. Oh, Cyber Eden. Oh, wait, I kind of want to open Cyber Eden because it's like all the Cyber Sleuth stuff, right? It looks really cute. But I'm really trying not to spend too much more money on games that I don't play anymore. You get the rare Rinas and Mirays now. I remember I bought my Mirays for like $4 a pub. And then I never played the deck again. But I think Digimon's a little bit harder. Because I do think Digimon has a lot more like keywords than other decks or other games. So it feels a little bit harder to just like pick up and put down. $4? Are they not $4? How much are Mirays now? Mirai, Digimon TCG. Oh, maybe this is the one I have. This one goes for $6. So I think I got mine for $4 each at a local card shop. I think that's the one I have. I probably don't have like the super good, nice one because I haven't been playing, so. I went to some random card shop I'd never been to before and they only had like Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And I saw the Mirays and I asked them how much they were and they said $4 and I was like, oh, okay, sure, I'll just buy a playset. Why not? This was a while ago. This was like maybe last year or the year before. Anyway, earlier I was gonna say that right now I think the only Blu-rays. Okay, so last year I bought some more Blu-rays. I don't know why I'm buying Blu-rays in the year of our Lord 2025, but I bought a couple Blu-rays. Last year I got the Kamen Rider 01 Blu-ray for Christmas. I asked that for on my wish list with my friends, and then I bought did I buy this one or did I also get this one for my wish list? But I got the Digimon movie, the original movie. Blu-ray, but prior to that the only Blu-rays that I've ever owned, and this is gonna sound really, really silly, the only Blu-rays that I've ever owned are the Star Trek the Star Trek movie Blu-rays, the J.J. Abrams ones. Is it J.J. Abrams? Is that his name? Am I making that up? No, it is J.J. Abrams. I have the Star Trek J.J. Abrams movies. I really like the Star Trek J.J. Abrams movies. I have the first one and the second one. Jar Jar Abrams. Wait, oh my god. So I actually saw this random fucking TikTok of this girl who's obsessed with Jar Jar Binks. Have you guys seen that girl who's obsessed with Jar Jar Binks? And she it was like a TikTok where she's eating the Jar Jar Binks tongue lollipop, which sounds like an insane sentence, but it's literally like, so she's like, come with me as I remake the Jar Jar Binks tongue lollipop. And it's like a lollipop where you open his head and it's like a tongue sticks out and the tongue is like cherry flavored. But it's a really old candy, so she removes the old candy and then she is like making a new one out of like Jolly Ranchers. But that's not even the craziest part. That's not the craziest part. The craziest part is as she's doing this, she's dressed up like fashionably, like a fashionably, like, you guys know Disney Bound where you like dress up as a character, but like it's like you're not really dressed up at them, but you're like inspired like in their colors and whatever. She is wearing head to toe, like she looks fashionable. If you didn't know, you'd be like, wow, she looks cool. But she's wearing like a Jar Jar Binks, basically like a casual cosplay. She's like a Jar Jar Binks Gajinka. And then as she's making this fucking tongue lollipop, all of a sudden the video cuts and you see it, like she's like, and then I melt some Jolly Ranchers, and behind her is this like 10-foot tall Jar Jar Binks. He has her arms around her waist as she's making this Jar Jar Binks lollipop. The sentences I'm hearing in this stream do be wild. And then she makes, like, her entire house is just Jar Jar Binks themed. So you guys can go look up. Well, I don't know what you look up. So apparently she's on YouTube, so you can look up Jar Jar Binks lollipop. Will it come up? Is it this one? No. No, she's not on here. You guys lied to me. Jar Jar Binks girl. Okay, apparently there's a lot of Jar Jar Binks girls. There's all these girls that like Jar Jar Binks. Why is there a buff Jar Jar Binks? Why is there a buff Jar Jar Binks? I don't want to see buff Jar Jar Binks. Okay, wait, give me a second. So actually that TCG friend that I mentioned, his wife really likes Star Wars, so I sent it to her. So if I find my conversation with her, I will find it. Jar Jar Binks. Okay, wait, I found the TikTok. Pixelated Erica is her name. Pixelated Erica. Ah, yeah. Pixelated Erica. Yeah, if you look up Pixelated Erica on YouTube, it says making Jar Jar Binks lollipop in her shorts. And then there's another one, it's Jar Jar Binks lollipop tongue and she's like making out with it. Jar Jar Binks' peak. Is the ASMR? No, she's just like... It's just like regular content. Anyway, everyone check it out because her video is actually amazing. And I really appreciate like weird subculture content like that. Even if I don't know anything about... I mean, I know a lot about Star Wars. I don't know a lot about Star Wars, but I've like seen Star Wars. Like I understand what Star Wars is as a franchise, and I know who Jar Jar Binks is, and I know that everyone hates him. But like, I guess it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, like it's just like such a niche weird thing, and I like it when people have like weird niche hyperfixations because it's like me. But also I'm just like happy for people who have niche hyperfixation, so I like to watch them do cool creative content. So anyway, check out our video. I think it's really funny, especially if you like Star Wars. I think it's a really hilarious video, and there's just a lot of things like every time she cuts the camera, I'm just like, what the fuck? But in like the best way possible, you know? Have you seen the new Kamen Rider series, Tristan? No, so I have been like waiting. I've been waiting actually to watch it on stream because I kind of want to do like a Kamen Rider react video. On God, I wish I liked something that much. I also wish that, I think for me, my biggest issue is that I will like something that much, but I will change what I like very quickly. I'll move on to like the next thing very, very fast. And I think that's my biggest issue, is that my hyperfixations are like a little too, and I think that's why Kamen Rider or like Precure and stuff works well for me, because even if I'm hyperfixated on one series, I know by the next year I'll probably start fizzling out. So then they get me with a new series and I'm still like on the train. It's like still Kamen Rider, but it's like a different Kamen Rider and it's like a new story. So I can like switch my hyperfixation without like super switching my hyperfixation, if that makes sense. Have you ever hyperfixated with Super Sentai? So the only Super Sentais that I've like watched from beginning to end in full are Kira Major and Tokyuger. I've watched a lot of Gan Gan Gabu Gabu, the dinosaur one, and I also watched some of Ninninger as well. But I didn't really get into them. I think the thing about Super Sentai is that it's a little sometimes it feels a little too young for me. Kyoryuger, yes, thank you, Kyoryuger. It feels a little too young for me. And I think the other thing that I'm a little bit more particularly picky about, like as a female in the space, I think I really am particular about how they treat the female Sentai, if that makes sense. I don't mean like are they being mean to them versus no, but like more like how they're written as characters. And I particularly liked the female characters in like Kira Major and Tokijur especially. Oh my god, Pink in Tokijur, I don't remember her name right now, but Pink in Tokijur, I fucking loved her. She was so cute. She was like an idol. She felt like an idol. She was so cute, but she also had like a good, like strong personality as well, like while still being cute. And Yellow was also really cute as well. Kira Major was like, I think Kira Major, I don't even know why I finished Kira. I don't know why I finished Kira Major. I think Kira Major was fine, but I definitely didn't like it as much as the other series. Like, it's really surprising that I finished Kira Major, but I mean, I enjoyed it. It was fine, but it definitely didn't hit nearly as good for me as Tokijur did, and it definitely didn't hit nearly as good as like a mid Kamen Rider hits. So for example, to me, like a mid Kamen Rider is something like I would say Fourze is like on the more mid scale, but I like Fourze a lot. Even though to me, like in the scale of all Kamen Riders I've seen, even if Fourze is more in the middle, that middle is very high for me because I really, really like Fourze a lot. But I think for a lot of the Sentai that I have seen, and the reason why I don't finish it is like, to me, it doesn't even get to the mid-tier Kamen Rider for me, so it's just not worth finishing. To me, it feels like a lower tier Kamen Rider, and at that point, I'd rather just catch up and watch Kamen Rider stuff that I haven't seen because I haven't seen everything either. So that's basically all the Sentai I've seen. I haven't seen anything outside of that. I've heard a lot of good things about like other stuff, and I've heard a lot of good things about the more recent one. Oh, and I also started the one with the main writer. He looks like Maha. He's like rainbow. He's like white. He's like a white suit and he's rainbow, and then all of the other Sentais are monster guys. And it's like the one where they're like on Earth and they're like getting invaded by like the aliens or whatever. Zenkaiger? Let me see. Is it Zenkaiger? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah. All of his like buddies are like robot guys, and then there's like the bird. The bird that was voiced by fucking shit, what's his name already? Well, good, because fuck him. I don't remember his name. The guy that dated Lisa and then cheated on her. Yeah. Tatsun. The voice was the bird was voiced by Tatsun, and then Tatsun got cancelled during the showing because he cheated on Lisa. And then so not Lisa. Is it Lisa? Yes, Lisa. Right? He was married to Lisa? Pretty sure Tatsun was married to Lisa. Anyway, and so they replaced his voice actor midway through. That was, I'm pretty sure, right? It had the bird. Zenkaiger bird. Yeah, it had the bird. Sechan. Bird. Let's see. Will it say? No, it doesn't say. It's, wait, am I? Sechan, Zenkaiger bird, Tatsun. Drama. Wasn't it this one? Is it not this one? Okay, wait. Sentai Tatsun. Voice actor. I couldn't remember his fucking real name. Tatsu Isa Suzuki Sentai. Oh, it was Gege in Zenkaiger. Who's Gege? Oh, it's the evil crow. Yeah. I was like, it was a bird. I don't remember. I thought it was the red bird, but you're right. No, it's the purple bird. So Tatsun was voicing the purple bird, and then he got canceled midway through production because he had cheated on Lisa. And then he got replaced. Anyway, that was a whole thing. That was a whole thing. It was Lisa, right? Okay, wait. Now I'm doubting myself. Hatsune married Hatsune wife. Yeah, Lisa. It was Lisa. Yep. Imagine being married to Lisa and cheating on her. That's insane. Imagine being married to fucking Lisa. Of all the fucking god of singing Lisa and then cheating on her. You have everything, man. Shake my head, my head. Ever watched Gato? I haven't watched Gato. I've been meaning to watch Gato because I've heard a lot of good things about it, but honestly, this sounds really insane, and I've said this multiple times, but my only association with Gato is that it's like the Saint Seiya of Toku, and it's at every pachinko parlor. Every time I pass by a pachinko parlor, I see Madoka Magica, Neon Genesis Evangelion, and Gato. That's all I know about Gato. He's a lion guy, and oh yeah, and the Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, I got his Final Fantasy 14 stuff. The thought of cheating on Lisa also doesn't feel real to me, right? That's what I'm saying. The Gato show is funded by pachinko money. Is it really? Are you lying? Are you making that up? Have you watched the Red Sentai Isekai? No, what is the red? I'm looking it up. Red Sentai Isekai. Oh, this is like the new oh no, I watched the first episode of this with Rumi-chan, I think. I didn't mind it. I didn't dislike it. I didn't like the girl. I thought the girl was kind of annoying. But I think the premise is funny. And I like the whole, like, her just being like, what the fuck are you doing half the time? That was pretty funny. So I should probably keep watching this. I actually completely forgot about this. I watched the first 2 episodes, I think. Maybe the first 3 episodes. I watched a part where, like, she's like, oh, you have to pass a trial, and he, like, passes the trial, and then they, like, have to go to, like, a dungeon, and then they clear the dungeon. That's about all I watch. I don't know. Is that 1 episode? Is that 3 episodes? That's 1 episode? Okay, yeah. Maybe I just watched 1 episode then. That's the entire first episode? Okay, yeah. I watched 1 episode. Yeah, I couldn't remember. No, I haven't watched more. I think I only watched the first episode then. So I will continue watching. Thanks for reminding me. I actually completely forgot. But I haven't had time to watch anime recently. I haven't had time to do fucking anything actually recently, but you know. But that's okay. I think it should be cooling down for me soon. I always say that though. The manga is better, TBH? Okay, maybe I'll just read the manga then. Maybe I'll just read the manga. It's a little bit faster if I can just read the manga. I have seen Akiba Ranger. I really want to rewatch Akiba Ranger. It's been so long since I've seen Akiba Ranger. I think I watched Akiba Ranger 10 years ago. Actually, it's more than 10 years ago. I think I watched it in 2014. I think I actually watched Akiba Ranger 2014. So it's been a really long time since I've seen Akiba Ranger, and I remember it being hilarious, but I don't remember a lot about it, so I kind of want to rewatch it. I want to watch Akiba Ranger, but it's hard to find where to watch it. You know, I found a hard drive that I had from like 10 years ago, and I should probably crack it open because I think that hard drive might be just all Kamen Rider downloads before the Exodus happened. Before the Exodus happened, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, and then I watched that one porn. What was that porn called? I forgot what it was called. That one porn Sentai. I watched that one recently. Wait, what? Exodus? Yeah, it was Overtime. Overtime subs. They were like a fan sub group, and they were really, really good. They were like the best fan sub group, period. And this is before they were doing official subs, and they got like a cease and desist. Which was really fucked up. So we lost a lot of the best subs, and actually kind of like the only reliable subs back then. The official subs aren't that good. And the craziest thing about Overtime was they put so much effort into their subs. It wasn't just like, oh, like these are good subs, like they localized it really well. It was like they put animations over the English subs just like the Japanese stuff did. They would color code things. They would like use specific fonts or like gags. It was like so incredibly high effort. It was so good. The animations of the sub, it was peak. Honestly, I think the thing that makes me sad is like, I understand when companies need to do stuff like cease and desist, but they could have just like hired them. Oh wait, no, I am thinking of TV Nihon. You're right. Yeah. No, you're right. It was TV Nihon, and then Overtime also had to stop because of that. But it was sad times. We used to get really top-notch Kamen Rider subs. I think we still do, but it's a little more underground now, I think. But it'll be really interesting because the newest season, I believe, will be simulcast in English on YouTube, which is very, very interesting. So we'll definitely have to check that out. I think, can you guys let me know when that's supposed to air? Maybe we could do a watch along. We can watch together. Do a watch along. Hiring them would mean that they acknowledge these people do a better job than them, and that's unacceptable. But okay, the problem is at that time they weren't doing a job at all. At that time, they weren't doing any official subs. Official subs didn't exist back then. They do now, but back then, I preferred Overtime subs over TV. No, yeah, I think I watched Overtime as well. Did they both have animations? I actually don't remember now, but I feel like I might have had both actually. I don't know which one. I also liked that they kept in the fucking like commercials. Like not all of them, but they actually kept in a bunch of the commercials, which I thought was really funny. So for example, it's really crazy to watch Gav now, because for me, a lot of like the Gav joke is like the whole fucking Juicy commercial that they used to air. And I don't know which subgroup it was, but one of the subgroups always kept in the fucking Juicy commercial. It was like a gummy. Yeah, the Kamen Rider Gumi, and there was like Kamen Rider Gumi Juicy. And so now when I see Gav, like I just think, oh my god, it's come full circle. We're getting Juicy in real life. Overtime gave us a space time for Uchu Kita. I mean, it's, to be fair, like I think that's fair. Gaim Run was funny with the Juicy. When I think of Gaim, first of all, I think of sadness. And I think of the Uro Butcher. And then second of all, I think of soccer. When I think of Gaim, that's what my head goes in order. First I go, man, I'm so sad. Man, fucking Uro Butcher. Man, soccer. They kept that kid doing the Gumi commercials for like 5 years. Yeah, fucking bless his heart. I don't even think of street dancing. I just think of soccer. And I think about how much I hated Mai. I really, really did not like Mai. I think Mai is a really good example of like a series where I really don't like the female, like a female character in it that really takes me out of it. Fucking love the soccer. It's a soccer movie. Yeah, it was like a collaboration with like the like Japanese world soccer players or something. What? Street dancing? So true. It was like 5 episodes of street dancing and then nobody danced ever again. It's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Kamen Rider Marika though? Wait, who the fuck is Kamen Rider I'm looking it up. Oh! She's the Peach one, right? Peach. I think she's the Peach. Yeah, she's the Peach. The Peach lady. Yeah. Dancing, you mean it wasn't just Michi hating? Okay, Emery, Muri, and I are Michi defenders. We're Michi apologists. Okay, you're gonna have to live with that. It's funny to me how people have soured on Gaim. Back in the day, it was considered peak media. I think that people who have nostalgia for Gaim, I get it. But if you rewatch Gaim now and you tell me that Gaim is good objectively, like, I have questions. I have a lot of questions. Like, I really do. Michi did a lot of bad, but he was given proper... So to me, in my head, Michi is Sayaka. Because Gaim and Madoka are 1 for 1. And to me, Michi is Sayaka. And my baby girl Sayaka did nothing wrong. I love Gaim. It just can't be your only writer. It's like Madoka being your only match. So true. Preach. Preach. Preach, preach, preach. I think that was the thing, and I've talked about it a lot, that I did not care much about with Madoka, is that I think people felt like it was like genre to... Wait, oh, speaking of which! New Yuki Yuna! In the year of our Lord 2025, what's going on? It was so random. I had a friend who was on a business trip and he was at the like Osaka anime fair or whatever, and he was like just sending me pictures like, oh, I'm at the anime thing, and I was like, oh cool, because he knows like I like anime. And then he's just sent me a picture and I was like, wait a minute, is that fucking Yuki Yuna? And he was like, oh, I don't know what that is. And I was like, that's Yuki Yuna! I was like losing my mind. I was like, there's a new Yuki Yuna! Okay, new Yuki Yuna. Yuki Yuna 2025. I think maybe it's supposed to be 6. I don't know. I looked it up when he sent me the image and I was like, oh shit. Is there a new Yuki Yuna? And then maybe I gave up because I couldn't find anything. I was really confused. But it was like a new key art for Yuki Yuna at this anime event. Yuki Yuna the hero? Yeah. Yuki Yuna is such a good series too. But I don't know what it was, but I was like actually in shock. Maybe adapting some side stories or something? Yeah, or maybe they're doing the whole Madoka thing where it's gonna be like a new group of people. But I guess you can't call it Yuki Yuna anymore. I didn't watch the second season. I only watched the first season. I should probably get back into it because I think there's 3 seasons, right? I hated Magical Girl Raising Project. Me too. Like how Nier Automata is still called Nier. The Madoka spin-offs are still called Madoka. I guess that's true. Knew about Yuki Yuna because of an AMV of the show with One Punch Man OP got me hooked. That's so funny. AMVs are lost art. AMVs are a lost art. I learned about so much music through AMVs. Do you remember back in the day, in the early 2010s and late 2000s, how you could go to a convention and they literally had AMV contests? They had AMV contests and you would literally sit in the audience and watch a bunch of AMVs and like vote or whatever, or like watch them get prizes and stuff. Oh my god, Vivid Dread Operation! I have not heard that in like half a second. Wait, don't they have a really good song? Wait. Now I need a... Operation... is it the opening? Is it the opening? Or is it the ending? Ending. Wasn't there like a fucking game for this as well? I don't know, there's one song from this series that I really liked, but I can't remember right now. Oh man! Oh man, I haven't thought about Vivid Dread Operations in so long. I also watched this, but I don't remember shit about it. Probably insert song? Probably. This shit slapped. This was... I don't remember if it was like actually good, but I really enjoyed it. All I remember is them kissing the fuse. Based. You know what else I was thinking about recently? It's I lost it. Oh, there was this game and it was like, it's basically what the Bunny Girl game, Bunny Garden. It's like Bunny Garden, but like the first version of Bunny Garden. I forget what it was fucking called. It was like, it was an Xbox 360 game and it was like a club something, Dream Club. Oh shit, I think it's Dream Club. Yes, it's literally called Dream Club. I think I've talked about it before, but Dream Club was like Dream C Club and Dream Club Zero. Yes, Dream C Club and Dream Club Zero. This was like peak gaming. This was peak gaming. You would go to the hostess bar and you give them alcohol and they get drunk and you can make them sing on stage, and the voice actors would actually sing it like drunk. And some of the voice actors were not very good at it, but it was still really hilarious, like pretending to be drunk and singing. But all the girls, you could get drunk and have them sing on stage, and it was just so good. It was peak. Dream C Club was peak. It was my first game on Vita. There was a Vita game? I didn't know it was on Vita. They had a PSP game? I only knew about the Xbox 360 one. I didn't own this game. I had to just watch playthroughs online because I didn't have an Xbox 360. You still have it somewhere? Idolmaster but drunk? Yeah. I only had that and Idolmaster but 360 based. Wait, you're missing what was that game called? It was we talked about this on stream before too. It's like a bullet hell, and it's like something witches. Something witch. You never owned a hacked PSP? I actually have a hacked PSP. I still have my hacked PSP, but I didn't know it was on PSP, so I never had it. No way, Japanese game would be... Oh my gosh, you did not live through the Xbox 360 games. Yes, Death Smiles! Oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm around like-minded people who all know what the fuck I'm talking about. All these really weird, obscure games. That you guys know, all these very weird, strange, obscure games. Death Smiles was also an Xbox 360 exclusive, and I think I mentioned this, but I bought this game and I actually borrowed my friend's Xbox 360 just to play this fucking game. Because I really like the characters a lot. And it's really funny because one of the girls in Death Smiles looks exactly like one of the girls in Dream C Club. You guys know who I'm talking about. The dragon girl. They both like have green hair with no bangs in like a ponytail slash bun. Are they the same Actually, I'm looking at it now. Are they the same person? Now I'm looking at it, they look like the same person. I don't think they're the same person though. Because the Death Smiles girl is this dragon girl, and the Dream Sea Club is just like a normal girl, isn't she? Wait, that's insane. They look like the same person. I never even... Okay, wait, chat. Am I crazy? Here, I'll show you guys the two girls next to each other. Oh, wait, no. This person just edited it. Nah, they look different. I was gonna say, I don't... Like, that looks insane. This person happened to edit Death Smiles with the Dream Sea Club girls on it or something? That's crazy. It's on Steam. Death Smiles? Yeah, I think Death Smiles recently got released for Switch as well. It's on Switch. And I really like that. I'm not good at bullet hells, but I just really like the character design so much. The character design was so good. I was obsessed. I really wanted to play it, so I play it. I did. I mean, I was not very good at it, but I played it. And I really thought about, like, when I saw it come out on Switch, I was like, oh my god, that's such a throwback. I should get it on Switch. And I thought about it for like 2 seconds, and I was like, no, I fucking hate bullet hells. I don't know what I'm thinking. I hate bullet hells. Why would I play this? I'm not gonna play this. Witch and the 100 Knights? Oh my god. I actually really like that game a lot. I actually played this game. I unironically played this game. Like, really random lore. Really random lore, but I did play this game. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I have not heard of Witch and 100 Knight in a really long time, though. My console to play obscure Japanese games. That was me with my PS3 and Idolmaster 2. That was me with my PS2. That Smile streams when? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't think anyone, including myself, I don't think anyone would enjoy that. It'll be painful to watch. I'm so horrifically bad at shmups. Shmups are like not my thing. Also, wait, did XB chat? Wait, where's XB? XB, where are you? I missed your chat. Come back so I can mod you if I haven't modded you. I'm looking at chat on my other thing. Oh, you know what, XP? You know what it is? It's because you don't have CH in your name. You need to add CH in your name so that everyone knows that you're a VTuber. It has to be XP space CH period. Yeah, otherwise people will think you're a rando. But if you add a CH, capital C, lowercase h, period, everyone will take you seriously and think that you're a VTuber. Another Nippon Ichi game I've been meaning to try, Labyrinth of Refrain. I don't know what that one. Labyrinth of Refrain. Ooh, the art's really nice. I haven't played this one. Is this a newer one? God, I love NIS games. I love the art style so much. It's just so good. It's just so good. Hypershot see it. You're lying. I'm gonna report you to the authorities for false advertisements. I'm suing you for false advertisement. I'm suing you for false advertisement. Artonelico, dude, Artonelico. I really like the blonde girl in Artonelico. I worshipped her. She was just so hot, you guys. You don't understand. Artonelico had some of the best designs like ever. It was in Artonelico 2, I think, where she had like a fucking halo and she kind of looked mech-ish and she had like wings or something. Am I making that up? Oh, maybe she didn't have wings. It looks like she has like a winged cape. Dang, Artonelico. I don't think I played the original Artonelico though. I only played 2. There's a 3, Artonelico Koga. I haven't played that one. And I haven't played Artonelico 3 either. Ooh, the girls in Artonelico 3 are very cute though. Speaking of art and Lego, the spin-off series Ciel no Surge finished its English translation recently. Ciel no Surge. Ooh. The art looks really good. Kind of looks like Hiyori Mokami in this one picture. But in the other picture, she looks more blonde, so she doesn't look like Hiyori Mokami. But this one picture looks like Hiyori Mokami. It is Hio? Yeah. You know what I'm saying, chat? The one on the Switch box. The one on the Switch box looks like Hio. How many games is Hiyori Mokami in? Okay, there's French Hio in Shadowverse. And then this is the second one so far. In Ciel no Surge. No Surge. No Surge. What does the Japanese say? Shieru no Staju. Yeah. Ciel no Surge. There's a Hio in Grand Blue too. Wait, who's Hio in Grand Blue? Oh, one of the colors of you. Okay, I don't count off colors though. There's the Uma too. Wait, which Uma is Hio? The Riri Uma freaks me out now. Every time I see the Riri Uma, I can't unsee Riri and I think that it's Riri. Okay, I'm gonna eat some more of my dinner. I know it's 1:30 a.m. Actually, I need to sleep. Fuck. Am I on a Top Gun? She just looks like Riri now, and I can't unsee it ever. Every time I see her on my screen, I just think it's Riri. I probably shouldn't eat this close to sleeping, but oh, is that Limina? Yeah, but I'm about to sleep. I'm about to sleep. Who's Limina? True. We need to do like I need to do like an intro workshop stream, by the way. Eating right before bed is the epitome of blurst. It took me so long in my life to stop reading epitome as epitome. Dead and Request. I haven't heard of this one. Ooh. Okay, wait, but this one is me. It has Limina on the cover. It's me. Look at me. It's me, chat. What is this? I'm looking at the gameplay. What am I looking at? I was thinking it was like Neptunia, but then this looks like grid based. This is grid based. Grid based turn combat, but it's also pinball. What? Oh, no wonder it looks like a Neptunia game. It's by If and Compile Heart. Makes sense. World Flipper. Wait, wasn't it? Oh no, World Trigger. No, not World Trigger. World Trigger is manga. What was the other Trigger something game? That mobile game. Oh no, Crasher. It was something Crasher. That was what I was thinking of. You have it on Switch? Wait, this game's not on Switch? Can I borrow your Switch cartridge? It's on Switch and Steam. I get If and Nisa games mixed up. That's fair. Rip Rolled Flipper. What was the other one? Something Crasher? You only have it digitally. Dead End Request. Okay, but before we play Dead End Request, you know what we have to play, chat? I need to play Monster Monpiece. Because that's on Steam now. I have to relive jorking my PS Vita. The PS Vita jork game. Like, that's what we gotta do. Fairy Fencer F? I actually didn't play that one. But I have seen it around. And I heard it was really good. And I like the character designs a lot. But I haven't played Fairy Fencer F. Jorking your Peanuts Vita? Yeah. It's not the same rubbing the screen without a mouse. It's true. Is it really Monster Monpiece if you don't have rubbing the cards? It's okay. I'll try to find a way to make it just as exciting for you guys every time we level up. It's still really bad. If you guys have never played Monster Monpiece, it's still really bad. What's the deluxe pack? Oh, is it deluxe pack the thing where you can skip rubbing them? We're gonna have a blue Twitch stream just to bring back Donut Donut. What's a blue Twitch? What's blue Twitch? Let's be real, no one bought it because of the actual gameplay, but that one feature on the video. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually had no idea what this game was. And I didn't even know that it had that rubbing feature. I think I just saw it like on the shelf and I was like, oh, the art looks really cute. And it's like a card game. That seems cool. So I bought it and then I played it and I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like so confused, but it was hilarious. It was hilarious, but I was really confused when I played the game. And I did genuinely want to buy the expansion that let me skip the rubbing because jorking my Vita in public spaces was really, really not what I had intended on doing. But the gameplay for Monster Monpiece is really, really good. Genuinely a really good game. Just actually a good game, which is kind of why I want to play it. Relive my childhood a bit. Play the game, and we won't be able to jork it, but you know. Buying some random game that looks cool and then it's hella weird but kind of okay. It's not even just kind of okay. Monster Monpiece was genuinely a really good game. It was genuinely a really good game. Jorking your Vita or jorking your Joy-Con in public? Is there any game that makes you jork your Joy-Con though? Anyway, I gotta sleep, guys. It's late. It's late. I gotta sleep, but oh yeah, No More Heroes, true. I jorked it on the Wii for that one. I did jork on the Wiimote. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. Once. Really appreciate it. You guys should check out Mr. Once and Love's channel on YouTube if you want Grand Archive content. We were talking about Grand Archive earlier because a bunch of people were hoping to start or learn, or some people are already in it. So if you guys want to learn about Grand Archive and stuff, you guys can check out Mr. Once and Love's channel. He's also a content creator, so you can check him out. Check out his stuff. Very nice guy as well. Always great to shoot the shit? Yeah. Well, I really thought I would run out of things to say, and I was like, it'll be a really short stream. And if I run out of things to say, I'll just end early. But here we are 3 hours in and we are still yapping away about random shit. But I really appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out. I always get worried about just chatting streams, and I get also worried that no one will show up, but it was really fun just hanging out and chatting. I should do this more often. I should stop being so scared of just chat. Like, what's gonna happen, right? What's the worst that'll happen? I'll just sit here in silence and kill myself, I guess. But you know, like, what's the worst that could happen, right? Really, what's the worst that could happen? You know, I should stop saying killing myself in Minecraft, because I feel like it's a really bad habit to have, and I got rid of that habit a long time ago, and then it started happening again. But what if I just said like I'll just Alt F4 myself, because I'm like a virtual office assistant, so it'd be kind of like funny if I'm Alt F4ing myself. Anyway, I also appreciate all my friends that stopped by today. It means a lot, you guys, if you're still here. Control Alt Delete or so? Yeah, exactly. Control W? What's Control W? What the fuck is Control W? Anyway, I gotta really end for reals, gamers. Thank you, Clipmates, for hanging out. We actually have a mascot design coming up very, very soon. Very, very soon. Very soon. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it. If you are a member on Discord, I made a little preview. And if you are a master clip baiter, we have an extra preview. So we'll be able to have a mascot reveal stream hopefully pretty soon. Conrad, thank you so much for the dono. I really appreciate it, for the 69 dono. Have confidence, you talked about cool stuff. Thank you. Also, Conrad, good to see you. I think it's the same Conrad that had the profile picture of like a guy. It's like a guy's face. I don't know if it's your face, but he has like brown hair. I don't know if that's you. That is the only Conrad that I can think of off the top of my head from regulars. But I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, so I appreciate it. Yeah, Conrad, thank you. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. I will see you guys. Oh, I have a schedule. Wait, let me let you guys know my schedule really quick, because I'm not gonna post it tonight because it's really late, so I'll post it tomorrow. Tomorrow we're playing Magic the Gathering. We're playing more Arena with our very cool Sephiroth deck. Tuesday, the Frequency Podcast is back. It is back for real, for real. I'll tell Leah about Rule 34 Labubus. We'll talk about Rule 34 Labubus, I guess, because now that's apparently a topic of interest, and I'll tell her about the Labubu lore. And we'll probably talk about other insane shit as we do on that podcast. So if you guys are not aware of the Frequency Podcast, it's a really, really extremely degenerate podcast that Leah and I do. Leah Asimov and I do on her channel. I would highly recommend going to her channel, subscribing. We also have a Frequency podcast channel with the edited versions of the audio, so that the audio balance is a little bit better and it sounds more podcasty, but there's no video. If you want the only audio version, I do highly recommend watching it that way. And that channel is linked on my YouTube page if you scroll down all the way to the bottom. So you can go subscribe to that. I don't think many people are subscribed to that version, so it'd be awesome if you could subscribe there. It's really good for like if you've been listening to Frequency like in your car or something. I would suggest listening to that version and not the version that we have live on Leah's channel. Anyway, Tuesday we're doing the Frequency. Thursday we're going to be exploring VSMP with XP. She stopped by earlier. She also just debuted, so be sure to check out my very good friend XP. And then on Friday we're continuing our Dynazenon watch along, or Dynazenon, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We're watching Dynazenon again. We're watching episode 4 to 7. 4, 6, and 7. So we'll do that on Friday with Emery. Very exciting. So come hang out for that. And then on Saturday, we have our big old Natsumatsuri karaoke relay. Yeah, XPCH. Which will be really, really cool and really, really fun and really, really exciting. So I hope you guys will clear some time on Saturday to watch the karaoke relay. My time slot is very early. It's ass o'clock for me. Is there no episode 5? Did I miscount? Do I not know how to count? What did I say? There's an episode 5. I don't know what we're watching. We're at 4, 5, and 6, I guess. Yeah. What did I say? 4, 6, and 7? Am I crazy? I don't know how to count. It's been a long day, you guys. But anyway, the Natsumatsuri Karaoke Relay on Saturday was organized by me and Renona. So it would really, 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 really mean a lot to me if you guys watched as much of it as you can. It's going to be 12 hours of content, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. But for whatever you can or would like to watch, it's going to be the whole day. The whole day. So keep your eyes peeled. My time slot is going to be 11 a.m. PST. Yippee! I'll be barely alive. So, yeah. You or Leah should make a playlist for the pod for ease of access in case someone needs to catch up. I believe that's technically what the YouTube channel's for. So if you go to the Frequency Pod YouTube channel, that has all of the episodes. It's a little behind, but it has all the episodes edited. But yeah, maybe we could make a playlist if you guys want the unedited versions. But yeah, karaoke relay. I'm really excited. It's my first time organizing one, and I did all the art for the little chibis, so I hope you guys will look forward to it. At the very end, we have like a really big, cool, awesome finale thing that I would really appreciate if you guys could watch. And I'm excited to share it, and I'm excited for you guys to all see. So yeah, we have a long week. That's a lot of streams. We're streaming 5 times this week. We might even stream on Sunday too, depending on how things go, how things shake up. So we might have 6 days of streams, which would be crazy. But I'm trying to like pick up the pace again now that I'm back. It's still gonna be a little bit slow. I mean, I guess 5 streams in a week is not slow at all. But it is a little slow because I'm still a little busy. I'm still a little busy with some of my stuff, so. All right. Anyway, I'm dragging on for too long. Otsumina, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you all. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or a good night. See you guys very soon. See you guys tomorrow for more stream. Good night and bye-bye.